I mean, it could be like Emma 65.0.
Yeah,
That's
65.0. Nice, nice, nice.
Stupid.
Emma Mark 301.
Emma Beta 2.
Emma
Emma
iOS
2.
15.1.
Emma pre-alpha release.
Pre-alpha
Early
release.
access.
Yeah, there you go.
Emma Green Light.
Yeah, she is. She has all the features, but all the glitches are still there.
Emma E3 teaser trailer. She has a lot of things that she won't have later.
Yeah.
Like, I still maintain Emma Green Light.
Okay, so, alright, what do we need to catch you up on? Alright.
A whole lot.
Emma is a clone, first of all. Let's get that out of the way.
I think I could tell that.
Yeah, so Emma is a clone of
Yep.
a human that got turned into a bioweapon
Nice.
was created to kill an alien god.
Yep.
And Blue is connected to that alien god.
Yeah, so we have a person. We have a person in our group that wants to murder Blue,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. Yay.
and
Yeah.
that's Warden's fault.
Yay.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, Gavin told me apparently Warden has legs now.
Yes,
Yeah.
Warden has a whole body now. He's got
And-
arms and legs.
And Xiphius is something,
Yeah, Xiphius is a transformer now.
because Meccano is good.
Yeah, Meccano's a good dude now. He fixed Warden to have a body, and he is upgrading Xiphius. That's what he's been doing for about a week and a half. Has been trying to upgrade Xiphius to have an actual body. Now,
Oh, jeez, what forms can I morph into?
right now it's just like robot mode and then the car, but he is working on a plane mode, but that's still going to take some time.
I will initiate the as of yet non-debugged code.
You try to morph into a fucking plane, and it's just like a hybrid between a plane and a minivan that can't fly and can't drive.
Yeah.
It's not even a hybrid. It's just the wheels were replaced with wings that don't work. So you're just spinning wings.
Yeah, you still have the car engine, but you have the wings instead of wheels.
I try to execute the code, and he's like, "Oh crap! Forgot Meccano set breakpoints."
Oh, damn it, Meccano, you forgot the end if. No.
You forgot the else.
You missed a closing bracket. I'm attempting to commit suicide.
Yeah. This is on you, Meccano.
You set a variable to an integer. We need it as a something that can have decimal numbers.
I'm
You tried
sorry,
it-
okay?
You tried to call back. You tried to call back to a variable that doesn't exist. I literally
You
can't
typed
breathe.
one extra capital letter because you forgot to let go of shift.
I'm sorry, I was doing as best as I could, but then we got the call from you that Xiphius needed to be there as soon as possible. I didn't know this was
now
going to take
because
this
of that, I'm
long.
stuck in an infinite loop of opening and closing the gas tank.
I'm just imagining that he programmed all of that in like fucking Python.
Yeah.
I mean, I say that as a joke, but like, it's possible.
It is.
It just.
I mean, he's old. It's easier for him.
It's in Microsoft Basic.
Oh my god.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to code robots. I look up YouTube tutorials.
And the video was in portrait, not a focus, and too shaky.
Yeah. And the subtitles weren't working.
Like, this guy
the subtitles
kept
were
plugging his
auto-generated in
merch.
German.
Yeah, this guy kept plugging his merch. I had to skip through the video because he kept plugging his merch and his streaming channel.
God.
And his other YouTube channels.
And then when I was trying to hit fast forward, I accidentally hit next video.
Oh, wow.
So you wound up mixing in the code with the robot something for microwave automation.
You play
I
the
ended
next
up on some
video.
Unity tutorial.
Just mixing language.
Brackies.
Luckily, I was able,
Right.
with that knowledge, I did make my own beta for Team Fortress 3 in him.
No, that's kind of cool. Though.
Luckily,
I
with that
can't
knowledge,
run
I
a beta
updated
when
Team
I'm
Fortress
stuck
2.
in my infinite loop.
Yeah, it
Nice,
just,
nice.
I upgraded it. I finally updated it.
I made Team Fortress 2 Episode 1.
Episode 2 won't come out for another 4 years.
And then we'll have Team Fortress Scout. It'll be a VR game. It'll be a prequel
Yeah.
to Team Fortress 2, but like after Team Fortress 1.
Valve is gonna give me so much money for this. And with that money, I can build my daughter a better mech.
It's funny because he's not getting any money
No.
because it's Valve.
Yeah, no.
The joke is,
I love Meccano.
yeah.
Well, I did something for the first time earlier today.
Oh God, what?
I replaced an outlet.
Oh.
I've done that too. No, I have. Oh, yes, I have.
Oh, hello,
so-
Alexander the Fourth.
The fourth.
Yeah.
You
That's his-
better believe it.
Yeah, that's his
Alex
official
birth
hero
name.
name.
Alexander,
Fourth.
A New Hope.
Then no, we have Alexander the Fourth. We have Alexander the Fourth. Then we have Alexander the Fourth.
Yeah, that's his
The Fourth.
yeah, that's his son in the time skip. Instead of going to Alexander the Fifth, it's Alexander the Fourth.
Oh,
Yeah, Robert secretly Alexander the Fourth. His father. Yeah.
Alexander, A New Hope.
New Hope. He kind of was a New Hope during last session, if we're all being honest.
Yeah.
Oh, did they tell you about everyone's favorite character, Roach?
No.
Yeah, Roach.
Everyone loves Roach.
Roach is a bit of a bitch.
By that, I mean
Oh,
I
really?
love Roach, and they hate her, and that makes me love her even more.
I tried to reason with her
Yeah.
after saying that she deserved to burn on a stake.
Did you now?
But she
Clearly, I've
still
missed
loves-
quite a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so basically we went into this facility, we saw some like terrible shit. We got really mad because there was this lady Roach who was just kind of like making fun of us or whatever. And
Right.
anyway, we learned that like there's this race that got like fucked or something, or they're going to get fucked by a space god, and they want to not get fucked by the space god, so they're trying to make like some kind of a weapon, and they did once, but it just kind of didn't do what they wanted it to do. So then they're like, okay, instead of a giant gun, we'll make a teenager. So
pretty much.
It's basically the
they
same
did that,
thing.
and I don't think we've ever figured out exactly what all of those clones were for. We just kind of speculated. But they harvested our DNA and Warden's, like, metal bits, like nano machines or whatever.
Yep, son.
Nano machines, daughter. And then, like, we fucking got into some confrontation because Warden took over the facility. And then, like, while that was happening, everyone else was fighting, like, Roach and this other guy who turns into a lizard or something. A really strong lizard.
Yes, a giant buff lizard.
And they were fighting him, and it wasn't... I mean, it was going pretty well near the end, but one of, like, Roach, her whole thing is that she just doesn't die. So you can imagine how long that fight would have taken. And then Goliath is just powerful.
Yeah. He's pretty much just like a brick wall. But he can walk, so...
Those two were working with some other, like, Leaf guy, who was the alien, a part of that race that was getting fucked and needed a teenager. And they turned on him, and he was all upset about that, and we saved him. Don't worry, he's not alive. And then Warden was all like, okay, so we're gonna shut the power off and then blow up the facility, because it's full of a bunch of nasty things, and if we shut the power off, maybe that project that they're doing will die. The teenager will die. Spoiler, it didn't. We shut the power, or Warden shut the power off. The teenager was let out, and the one guy went down to, like, overload the reactor.
With me.
With Alexander. And then they figured out that the only way to overload the reactor was for the Leaf dude to stay down there. So the Leaf dude thought that that this was going to kill the teenager, and Warden didn't tell him that it wouldn't, because he fucking felt bad or something. So Leaf dude is dead, everybody else got out, including the teenager that also wants to kill Blue.
Yeah.
But also Alexander wants to kill the teenager.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Should I say what I told you, Gavin? Said teenager has been staying with us for the past couple days.
Yeah. And is also incredibly powerful. Like, very powerful.
To answer what the clones were for, the reason there were all those clones was because what the organization was doing was making a bunch of clones until they made the perfect clone with that, like, DNA strand with that power in it. So once they got the perfect clone, they would take out the DNA they need to give to the teenager, and then they dispose of the clone.
So they've already had some perfect clones in the past.
Correct.
Okay, so because I was thinking that there was, like, one supreme perfect clone that they were looking for, but that also makes sense.
It's kind of like the reverse. They were not planning for a supreme clone to happen, and Emma is that supreme clone.
Yeah. Anyways, so throughout that whole thing, Emma was, like, getting mad or getting upset with Warden for Warden not doing exactly what she would tell him to do. And, of course, Warden didn't do that, but Warden also was responsible for them dying and the teenager living. The teenager being the Archangel.
Yeah, her name, yeah. We just know her as Archangel. And I think she even said she doesn't remember what her old name was.
Yeah. So, basically, things are fucked.
Yep.
I mean, the facility's gone, so that's nice.
Yeah, that's good, but there's also some other organization that was getting information from the facility. Yeah. And they also stole Dan's Scorpion, so he's powerless at the moment.
Okay.
You know what would be neat? Does Meccano still have that mech suit?
He does.
You could put like Dan in there for a little while.
Yep.
In fact, hold on, didn't it have like a scorpion thing?
What did?
The mech suit
Yes.
that Warden took over that Meccano
Yes.
had.
Yeah. Well, I mean that was more of like a giant mech. I mean, I guess Dan could pilot it, but it's kind of
that
bit
would be
too,
a bit.
it'd be a bit too
awkward.
big. But what he could do is he could like hollow out one of the mecha scorpions that he made, and then just turn that into a mech suit.
There you go.
Yeah, and spray paint it red so it's still the Scarlet Scorpion.
Yay!
I mean, that would obviously be Dan's idea, but
You want it red?
yeah. You know, I've been the Scarlet Scorpion for a long time. It'd be kind of weird to go around as, I don't know, the Chrome Scorpion, Steel Scorpion. I don't know. That just doesn't sound right.
The rose gold scorpion.
The matte black scorpion.
the pink golden Scorpion.
the space gray scorpion.
All right, I'll get right on it.
He doesn't even have like some special process for that. He just has cans of spray paint.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
works.
I need to get around to making a paint bot one of these days.
I usually don't care about the colors, you know?
Yeah, just the good old silver steel. That's what I always say. But
Old people.
Silver scorpion.
Gross.
All right. Well, before Audrey gets on, I'm gonna get more water. So I'm gonna be right back.
Well, he doesn't have to use paint. He could use the other alternative.
Blood?
Human ketchup.
I'm gonna get something to eat. Get some human flesh, maybe?
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm gonna lay here.
Hey, no sleeping on the job.
I'm unemployed.
Okay, that works. Stop sleeping at home.
Under an overpass.
I was about to say, did everybody take a break, or?
This won't fit in the hole.
That's what he
Yeah,
said. where she said.
I'm plugging my computer, and it's not fitting.
Oh.
This charger's too thick.
That's also what she said.
Shut up.
Or.
I will go to
That's
your...
also what she said.
I doubt she said it to any of us.
Oh, yeah. Right.
I know.
Right. Alrighty.
That's about my response, Sander.
Xiphius biatch.
Your mom is a fucking factory worker.
Yeah.
So have you guys used not rhythm since I put it on?
No, how do you use it?
I think it's like a pair of semicolons, play, and then together it's like a search term or a link. Like I had it played and we're gonna give you up whenever I was testing it out, whenever I first set it up, and we can look back at the command for reference.
Hey, Xander, you don't sound that bad, dude.
On my phone.
Yeah.
I was about to say, your mic sounds pretty terrible. I don't know what...
Well, compressed and terrible. All of us sound better, though.
What? What are you trying to do, Gavin?
What?
Are you trying to do something, or are you just sitting there?
I mean, I'm about to do something.
Your mom.
No, because Xiphius' mom is like a fucking manufacturing arm or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the whole
that's my
fucking
father.
assembly line. Man, those factory workers really ran a fucking train on your mom. As in, it was like an assembly line of creation. That's gross.
New video category. Mechanical.
Gross. Not rhythm bot. Okay. So... That's loud. How do I get it to stop?
I think you just semicolon.
Okay, yeah.
It just kind of... I actually, whenever I was setting it up, I actually adjusted it to where it's still a little too loud, but it's okay.
Right.
I've just lowered the fucking music volume.
I think that's what I did.
So
Hunter,
what were you playing?
You might actually want to mute it in the event anybody runs anything copyrighted.
Yeah, if I can find... That's the problem. Gavin was playing it, and I couldn't find it.
Oh wow, it DM'd me documentation.
I was going to say, play it again?
Okay.
See if I can try to find it.
Wait, play the song again? What?
Just play some audio through it.
Play some audio through it so I can mute it. And there we go, it's muted on my end.
Alright.
What's that keyboard you're using?
It was a new red dragon I got, I think. Wait, no, is it the red dragon? I actually don't fucking know. I think it's a... No, it's a new one.
Whatever it is, mechanical keyboard supremacy. My Logitech is up at school.
Nerd.
Hey, I'm laying in a bed on my side with my phone clenched to one ear. Nerd.
Yo, I've got headphones on and a mixer board hooked up.
Please, we're all nerds here.
Exactly.
I'm more of a nerd. Fuck you.
Oh, really?
Well then.
Yeah, though,
Damn.
let's hope that whatever bot I added, I forget which one it was. I guess it was like Fredboat or something. I forget. I think it was Fredboat, but let's hope it serves as a successor to Rhythm until they can figure out what they want to do. Now that they can't use YouTube anymore because of that lawsuit.
Yeah,
that's a bummer.
Yeah, apparently the command prefix, if I remember right, is just a pair of semicolons.
Yep, I tried it out after you did put it on, and yep, it is 2 semicolons.
There might be a way to remap the command. There's a command center you can access online. I think I might be... I don't know if I'm the only one that has access to it, but you guys should have it too, but...
Well, that's kind of cool.
If you can change the prefix, that might be good. Although one advantage of this one is that it's not also bringing up RPBot saying, like, invalid command at the same time, and be like, playing, never gonna give you up or something.
Right.
Fredboat.
I prefer the nickname for Diet Rhythm.
Diet Rhythm.
Rhythm Zero.
Yeah.
Rhythm Zero.
What would be like an off-brand Rhythm name? Like you have fucking Dr. Pepper and then like Dr. Thunder. So what would Rhythm
Zero?
Tempo.
Yeah. There you go.
So true.
You think you're funny, man.
I feel like makes me feel like I'm in some like Adult Swim cartoon with that like shitty reverb effect. I don't know if it's shitty, but just completely out of place reverb effect.
Yeah.
Or like a Pilot Red Sun cartoon.
I just can't wait for Zyphius to literally just like burst through the wall. Which I don't know how he's gonna do that.
Oh
since
yeah,
our base is underground, but he'll
burst
find
through
a way.
the ceiling.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, just punch it
I'll
straight
go
through
down
the
a
ceiling.
ramp so fast that I'll go through the ground or something.
There you go.
Now that's the way you do it.
You'll park on the roof of the building, and because it's so thin, you just fall through.
Hey Tommy, sorry
Right.
about your roof.
You know what
Again.
No. You know what I'll do? I'll use my explosives or something like that to detonate.
Oh my god.
Or just
Oh
cave
wow,
in.
nice.
Thanks. I'm
Yeah.
glad I'm not in that room.
Sucked her in a rainstorm.
Hey Tommy, sorry about your house, by the way.
Yeah, sorry about your old house and the new house.
Yeah.
Kinda
By
got
the way,
both of them with this
Is
one.
it just me, or is your new house smaller than your old house? That was
You're
the
sitting
point.
on my recliner.
That was the point.
You
Zyphius.
guys get out of here!
Commissions.
Get off my lawn!
Just commissions a car, just like a mechanic lift to be put in, just so I can
Yes.
get.
You get off my lawn, you!
Either I'm
Idiots.
getting down, either I'm up at street level now, or you're doing an oil change. Check my wheel bearings too, or should I just start driving?
I don't care. Start driving.
Oh
Whatever.
yeah, Emma's super fast car is gone now, so if we need to get anywhere, we have to use you.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Don't worry, I can be fast when I want to be.
all right, good. Because
I mean, nobody knows if I'm a Chevy Malibu or a Veyron.
that's another reason Emma is going to be annoyed when we start the session, because she has had to live in the underground base with Archangel. So
Oh no. Not a massive, almost mansion house.
I know.
Totally.
Lose it.
Only 2,000 square feet between us.
Only 2,000
Oh,
square
I
feet.
wish you could have
2,000.
seen her. during the one session where she was just in Tommy's house, and the entire time she was complaining about how small it is.
I wish I could just.
We could be at my house, but we aren't at your house, are we?
My house is an extra 1 square.
We called you here. We called you here because it was just more easier, more convenient. Because we're already here. You can just get here instantaneously, and Dan will get here whenever he gets here. Thinking about that just makes me feel annoyed again. Like, I feel like I need to sit here and explain again why we called her over.
Well, now we can just look at her with a smug face and say, well, now you don't have a house.
Oh my...
Right now, I'm just imagining whenever Zyphius wants to, you're like a puppy barking at the door. And
why can't we go back to my house? What house?
Oh, you mean the crater?
We're already in a hole. Why would we go to a different one?
What's the reason for that?
She's gonna sit there and argue that her hole is nicer.
Yeah. It has nicer dirt.
The debris is a nicer color. It's less
yeah.
Totally.
I'm
that does suck,
imagining though. Whenever we rebuild, like if Tommy's old house gets rebuilt like that, it's just whenever Zyphius wants it, and just revs a couple of times, like let me in. It's like a puppy barking at the door.
yeah. Zyphius wants in. Hang on. Yep. I gotta lower the lift. You know, Zyphius, you could always just knock on the door. You have hands now.
I don't want to, and I don't want to walk up the stairs with my legs.
Well, I mean that's fair. Your legs would break through the stairs.
I just try to go up the stairs and just.
Oh my god! At some point, we need to have the. You remember whenever we first started talking about Warden getting a robot body? That scene that we had.
Yes.
Man, if we ever go back to if we ever go back to that one restaurant, that's where it happens. Yeah. Because that's where Warden got like a burger or something, I think, and just looked at it.
Yeah.
He's gonna try and eat it and fucking die.
How'd you guys get into the new house?
What new house?
Oh,
the underground one.
Oh, so what happened was Office Maximum helped us make a small fake house that was up on the surface, and once you go in there, there's Alexander's giant dirt hole with the dirt stairs that leads down to the underground base.
To the dirt conference room.
I mean, that's what it is.
Okay, I think I know my entrance plan.
I really am just imagining this as like a really sophisticated dirt hole. Like there are paintings there's some like paintings and pictures up on the wall. There's like a TV and
there is a TV.
The power cable just goes into the dirt.
Yeah.
Commander.
Nice.
I think the last time when before we went to that place where we had to fight a lot of stuff, I think we established that I made a garage, so you can park.
Oh yeah, he did. That's right. He did. Yes, he did say there was a.
That's great stuff,
like,
dude. Awesome.
Off.
Like there was a ramp set up for Zyphius, so he can drive down there with everybody.
I have legs now, and I know what I'm going to do is for my entrance.
he knocks on the door, grabs the handle, just breaks the door off.
What I'm thinking is, like, I drive through the wall of the fake house, activate world or whatever, just try to go down the stairs and just fall through them.
No, I'm imagining you. The door's like locked or something. So you punch a hole through the door, reach your arm around, and unlock the door. Then when you try to pull your hand back,
it's like One Punch Man.
Just breaks
do
entirely.
It's like One Punch Man. Just do it.
Tommy's just downstairs because Tommy's jacked now. Tommy's jacked now, so he's probably like lifting weights down there or something. And then he just hears that crack.
Yeah.
And he's, oh no.
No, I'm just imagining like all of the characters with like just straight faces, while in the background you just hear.
Yeah, except for Archangel, who always has a straight face, but she at least like looks a little confused while that's going on.
It's not even like upset or anything. Like just everyone's just kind of like staring off into space. Like Warden's monitor, it's just like the most.
Like he's playing cards with Dan or something.
Yeah, they all lower their cards and just like look straight at each other.
They just hear like the robot legs, and as like the stairs break down, and he just lands.
They're gonna have to. The ramp becomes the only entrance.
Do it again.
On the table, looks at Dan's hand, and is like, "Go fish."
Yeah.
No, you.
He like bends over to Warden and he tries to whisper, "Think you want to fold, buddy? He's got a full house."
Nice.
Just lands on the table and just looks and is like, Uno.
Yeah.
Dose.
No, he just picks up one of like the card that he fell on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uno.
What's the winning number?
He lays it down. It's just like, I win. Do you even
I
have to
win,
play
you
Uno?
lose.
Nope.
Just lands. They're just playing Monopoly and just obliterates the jail. It's like,
Right.
no get out of jail free card required.
Yeah.
I like
Open for the
the idea that
public.
like I'm imagining Warden plays like board games with the characters and just like absolutely slams them, but then they go to play Monopoly and like just every fucking time he just like he rage quits.
It's like, how? I'm rolling all the optimal rolls and I still lose.
Like
Is that Monopoly or Mario Party?
no, I'm just imagining like he sits there and he calculates the force necessary to get the dice to roll one way, and whenever it lands, after it landed on the thing, it just rolls over.
Yeah, it's like in that one SpongeBob episode.
Yeah.
Come on, escalators. Eels.
Come on, Gary needs a new pair of shoes.
Yeah, exactly.
That's going to be the only time that Warden gets, or that any of the characters get censored when they curse.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's going to get censored by Xiphias falling through the roof.
Yes! Oh, that's perfect.
This is too good. This is real good.
Best censorship. Giant concrete slabs falling.
Oh my lord.
Just casually looks at Archangel. Oh, hey, Emma, when'd you get wings?
Only like yesterday.
She just looks unimpressed, sips her tea, sets it down.
Yep.
So is anyone
Would
going to
Xiphias
explain that?
canonically know Archangel or no?
No, he has no idea who she is.
Oh, it's like, oh.
So she looks just like Emma, but older, because she is a little older.
Yep.
But other than that, he knows nothing.
I just land and it's like, oh, sorry, it's like, sorry about landing on your board there. Oh, hello, flying Emma.
Hello.
Hello to you too.
Casually sips tea.
Casually
when did
sips
you get more
tea.
murderous?
Yeah,
When do
I
you think?
saw a trail of bodies on the way here. Was that you?
Could have been. We'll just have to
I
wait
thought I
and
saw
see.
the Herald. I suppose I was wrong.
I thought I saw the
flies
Herald.
up and all the bodies have tire treads on them.
I kept thinking I was seeing the Herald. That restaurant used to be full of people.
Really?
Yeah, just all. Yeah. I was trying to interrogate to see if any of them were the Herald. I suppose they weren't.
Definitely.
I suppose then.
My interrogation methods involved throwing them against the wall. They all died.
I tried to ask them questions and they continued screaming.
I wonder why. That always happens to
Yeah, I
me.
tried to ask them questions. They continued screaming, so I jammed
see.
my fist further into their chest.
I see, like, at first, Alexander hated Archangel and wanted to kill her, but then after hanging out with her for a few days, they bonded over how violent both of them are.
Made a fake plan
You know what?
people don't like. Heard to everyone.
I think it should just be a thing that Warden sucks at every game involving any kind of, like, random chance. Or not
Yes.
sucks, but he always fails them. Like, the characters are playing Dungeons and Dragons, and, like,
He's playing DayZ.
oh my god.
This is the next level of interconnected lore. This beats the BS givers of the interconnection.
Yep. It's like Tommy's the DM. Okay, Warden, you have to roll a high roll in order to save Shiva.
I'm just imagining Warden's face. It's just pure, like, anguish.
Yeah, like he actually, like, he's making like digital sweat drops on his monitor.
Just water boiling out from the cooling loop.
He just sets the dice down, lifts his hand, and it goes from a 20, it just pops up in the air and goes back to a 1.
He's
No, it's not even dice.
He
It's just a little. It's not even that. It's just a little tiny. It's like a tiny robot.
A very
Looks
tiny
like a
robot.
physical
I like that.
RP bot.
He's standing up from the table as that happens. He's about to let out like a full scream of rage, and it's so powerful it blue screens before he can actually let it out.
Nice.
No.
It just blue screens and
That's
that's yeah.
Like,
R.I.P.
You must restart to install Windows Update.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Like,
If you don't
Tommy's gonna go to Warden,
self-destruct in
he's gonna
5
be
minutes.
like, okay, so we're gonna reverse your rolls. So low rolls will be high rolls, and high rolls will be low rolls. And then Warden only gets high rolls.
Yeah. He just walks over to the wall, bashes his screen into it, walks back. he like turns to Archangel all defeated. You kill gods, right? Yes, that's what I was designed to do. Can you please find the goddess of luck and murder her for me?
Listen, I don't
Sorry,
believe
she's
in
not-
gods,
Well, I
and this
don't
is the
know.
reason why.
We'll have to see how it plays out.
The lore justification is gonna be that, like, I don't know, he's not a fucking quantum computer, so he just hates, like, all kinds of quantum mechanics or whatever the fuck. So like, the anthropomorphized version of quantum mechanics just
I have
fucks
no
with him.
idea what that noise is.
He gets all mad. Then sudden realization hits. He goes into the cyberspace to look at
Oh my
malware.
lord.
With his arms crossed.
And your chariot awaits.
Hello, Warden.
Turn the alarm volume down.
That's the only like
Okay,
bad thing
good.
that malware does.
Good thing
It's just-
you did.
It at
Yeah.
random points, whenever it's not life threatening, he
Oh,
just kind
yeah.
of messes with Warden.
Yeah, it all ties back together. He's just like, why'd you do that? Well, you see, I find games of chance pointless. However, your screams of agony were quite hilarious.
Yeah.
And all times, like, his words just like, is that what makes you human? That you can find things funny?
Is that it? Can you please find something else funny?
Well, I suppose I do find some knock-knock jokes quite hilarious.
Where the heck is Audrey?
I don't know.
She can't come on until 8:30.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I was gonna say check the
Oh,
general chat.
man. This is terrible.
Yeah,
Absolutely
that
terrible.
sucks.
Make
But
me
we
wait.
even made cake for her.
Okay, well, wait till 8:30, and if she's still not on, we're gonna start.
Zypius, we did?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, well, Zypius did. He used the microwave oven that Meccano installed in him.
Microwave the cake.
ovens.
Oh my god.
Microwave cake, the best thing around. Not really.
Hunter, what the heck are you even doing?
Doesn't he have?
What do
Because
you
doesn't
mean,
he
what
have
am I
the same
doing?
intelligence that Dan does?
It might be lower.
Hang on, I
Hold
gotta
on.
see. I gotta look.
Thought Zyphius was an idiot.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
no, it is-
Zyphius,
Well, who knows? I mean,
Zyphius
you
has
know.
0.
Yeah, it
Oh, yeah,
was lower than Dan's until we added the modifiers.
Well, Dan's is also 0.
yeah, but because before his was a -1 before we
Okay, oh
did
yeah.
the modifiers, because we were like, how can you be more stupid than 0? Oh man, yeah. So I'm gonna be completely honest with everybody. Last session, like, nothing went as I planned it to, so I'm not sure where the story is gonna go from here. Like, I have a general idea, but yeah, what? Like, whatever happens is going to be from the characters choosing to do things during this session.
Oh boy. It's probably going to be Emma doing that, because Warden's going to have a bit of time doing like a mental breakdown or something.
I feel like she's going to want to kill Archangel, but she doesn't.
God.
She doesn't know how to do it, and she wants everyone else to help her, but none of them are going to.
At least take it outside. This would be the second house that's been destroyed.
But we can't get up the stairs.
Yeah. How do we leave?
Oh.
Archangel just flies her up and is like, okay, now that I've been nice and got you out of here, just
Die.
backhands her.
Yeah. So, what would actually happen if she does like try to challenge her? Is she just say that she's not interested? And I'm just imagining like Emma tries to hit her or something, just like while she's sitting there, but because she has the exact same speed power, she just blocks all of the attacks at the same speed.
Oh, Lord.
But you believe in him? Or you believe in one, I guess?
What? Are you... No. But you saying, oh, you only believe in one makes me think that you previously thought I was a polytheist.
What's that?
whenever like any kind of religion or religious person that believes in multiple gods,
Oh, okay.
like any mythology, I guess.
Oh, okay.
There's some. I think there are some like Christian, like Abrahamic faiths that technically believe in multiple gods, but they don't worship multiple gods. They only worship, God.
Two.
But I don't know which ones those are. Some like derivatives of Christianity or something.
You say Jesus Christ a lot, Gavin, so I think I should have reason to.
If anything, I would think me saying Jesus Christ and O Lord a lot would
that
give
means you're not, because you're not supposed to say his name in vain. That's one of the things.
No, I don't. I am.
I guess that shows that you don't believe in it.
I don't.
Okay,
Gosh.
let's get off of sensitive topics, because this session of Mutants and Masterminds is of Eminem is brought to you by Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pieces.
It's the worst endorsement already.
Wait, did we all get a free sample of them then?
And by Skittles. Taste the rainbow.
We're fighting some villain who tried to break into the candy store, and in the middle of the fight, everything stops, and Warden walks up to the camera and he's like, "Now, we're all having fun with this battle today. But please remember, don't battle in the streets, and eat some Skittles."
But you know what we could have more fun doing? Eating Skittles.
Yeah.
You know what, though? That would be, actually fucking incredible. Every character gets their own, sponsorship thing, and it rotates.
Yeah. Tommy's just... Now, I know, fighting villains is what heroes do, but sometimes fighting just isn't the answer. If you feel like you have to fight, then grab a Snickers, because you're probably hungry.
Now listen, I know,
but more problems are solved by Budweiser.
Now listen, I know that my actions just resulted in the death of an innocent person, but yours don't.
Make
sure you shave and keep your... And he's just, reading from a script. And,
the cartoon character just pulls the script out of his pocket.
No. Alexander gets sponsored by people that make clocks.
Dan is gonna get sponsored. Gonna get the Dollar Shave Club sponsorship, so he has to pretend he knows how to use a razor. Warden is gonna handle all the food sponsorships, so he's gonna be trying to describe a taste. It tastes really fast.
Yeah. Now, you shouldn't get into fights with strangers unless they're for a Butterfinger, because you don't lay a finger on my Butterfinger.
And if you do lay a finger on my Butterfinger,
by a company that makes time machines.
Now, we all know that contraception is very important for humans, but what's equally important for machines is making sure you have a secure connection to your websites. That's why today, we're sponsored by ExpressVPN. I literally never use it.
I kind of want to do that now, just for this session. The villain is like that one comic book character who's just omnipotent and has the ability to completely mess with reality just because they're bored. And they make our characters do those sponsorships.
Get cut out super long there, friend.
Ah.
Now, I know you think that this person can see everything, but if you were to use ExpressVPN, they wouldn't be able to see your search history, which is a good thing, because I can.
Yeah. Does the slow, serious zoom into his face?
If you want
it's still smiling.
I'm calling the FBI right now.
If you want a vehicle that's as reliable, affordable, and awesome as Zyphius, then check out www.autotempest.com.
If you're having rough nights sleeping, make sure to go to Mattress Warehouse.
No, guys. Alexander has to get sponsored by Ford companies.
And this villain ass kicking is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh my god. Tommy is gonna have to give, like, the most painful Raid Shadow Legends thing ever. Like, he's the only character that's played it, and he knows that it's shit. And just
You just see the lines of pain on his face.
And you have hundreds of heroes that you definitely don't have to waste tons of real-life cash in order to get. Especially for the good ones. But you do get a free one when you sign up.
look at how well it runs on Warden. And instead of Warden actually running it, it's just like a picture that they tape to his monitor.
Oh, no. It's a YouTube video they didn't even put in full screen. You can see the Chrome window and like the Google search page behind it.
Tommy starts coughing. He's like, open the game. I didn't install it.
Yeah.
I'm not downloading that.
Yeah. Wait, how much are they paying us? Yeah, no, that's not enough. I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm done. Rate as shit. Don't download it.
Wouldn't let me download the game.
Good. Good.
Open the game, Warden.
No.
Avast says it may be harmful.
Warden has to get sponsored by a company that makes viruses. And there are people who do that.
It's not actually Warden, it's malware. So malware just takes over Warden's body to
Oh my god,
it.
no. Malware is gonna have to do the antivirus things. And just throughout the entire time, every time he lists off one of the features, he just gets really scared.
Not only
file corruption? Oh god. Able to reverse any changes. I need to make some quick phone calls.
Not only will this prevent your computer from getting a virus, but it will also permanently remove any virus currently on. Okay, moving on from that.
If you two are like Tommy and you listen to music through ears, then you might like Raycon Everyday 25 earbuds.
You listen.
If you exist and you have hair, then you need to be concerned about male pattern baldness. Check out www.keeps.com, the official sponsor of Zyphius, the car with no hair.
They get Archangel to advertise like chicken feed. And they're like, eat it. I'm not a bird.
Not a bird.
It says
So where are you?
it says on the script right here. I'm reading the email that you're supposed to eat it.
I'm not eating this.
Listen, we need this money.
Yeah.
Alexander's like, I'll take it.
It'll help you find the Herald. Immediately downs the entire bag.
Warfare is typically unjustifiable, but this war is justified because the opposing side had a horribly designed website. However, I have the higher ground because I use Squarespace.
Yes.
Squarespace, it doesn't just look good, it's tactical advantages.
Just as it shows him hacking into the Russian Bitcoin.
No.
Are you two being tracked by the Russian mafia? No? What? Anyways, then you could use ExpressVPN.
Yeah, you were.
One of us has to get sponsored by a chainsaw company. The chainsaw.
You have purchases online that you don't want your family to know about? Constantly worried the FBI is tracking your pedophilic activities? Then check out Tunnel Bear VPN.
No, Meccano has to do a VPN sponsorship. Do you ever worry about the government looking at your purchases, criticizing you for purchasing 25,000 assault rifles?
What else am I supposed to install into the robots? If that is the case, then you should get NordVPN. And using the promo code Meccano, you'll get 87% off your first 3 months.
I'm trying to think.
NordVPN. It's the second thing I installed in the robots after the 26,000 weapons.
No. No, you'll get 6% off your next.
Oh my god. Meccano's gonna be like, it's what I've always used to keep my machine secure from outside invaders. Really? That sucks.
Yeah. Huh. I guess NordVPN's pretty crap.
I'll prove that it works with this demo.
Don't listen to him. He still uses Windows 7. Wait a minute, that's the one they like. Windows 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I don't know. I run Linux.
Yeah, Linux, the superior, and then it just turns into a Linux sponsor.
Meccano just transforms into Tux.
He gets his daughter in her fishbowl mech suit to advertise fish tanks, but she can't talk because she's in water.
At the very end of the game, or at the very last arc, our ultimate goal is getting like a Nintendo sponsorship, and then it's just like Nintendo Direct. Fucking God, who would it be? Which one of us would go for, or which one of the characters would be Smash and be in Smash?
Would be in Smash. Oh.
Alexander.
Yeah, I was about to say Alexander seems like a pretty good pick.
Okay.
Mostly because he wasn't alive when anything was alive.
Well, I think he'd have a really good moveset too.
Yeah.
And it's just ancient Egyptian music on the stage.
Just to get to Nintendo, they have to get through the most powerful hero in the entire universe. His name is just copyright.
Oh my god. No,
Everybody, we need to prepare for a battle against the almighty DMCA Takedown Notice.
No, Nintendo as a way
content ID.
As a way to defeat us, they make all of us into like characters in their game in like Smash, and then claim that we're copying the characters.
No. No, there has to be like a DLC for a game that makes everything like moves and like lives in that game look like Robert, and then make sure they sponsored Alexander.
The arc boss is it's like the arc boss is the entire copyright system, and the henchman is the henchman, and the pre-boss is content ID.
I was gonna say the henchmen are the Nintendo ninjas. And then the final boss is
Miiverse admins.
Miyamoto himself.
No, the henchmen is like, I don't know, the freaking Miiverse admins or something.
Nintendo firebombs an orphanage because one of the kids was named Luigi.
Jeez. The group that Roach and Goliath work for is actually Nintendo.
Yeah.
That triangle on the back that I said I was
it's
actually
a
lying to you.
three-sided switch.
Yes.
I guess the other, like, the top controller is like, it's for your third eye.
They confront Roach and Ollie again. They've finally beaten them. They're like, why'd you do that to them? Why were you working with Seed? What is all this? And Ollie finally speaks up. We're trying to create the ultimate console. The Switch 3.
Where's
Wait,
the Switch 2?
Yeah, the Switch 2 wasn't out yet. That's the thing. We wanted it to be above the Switch 2.
Which hasn't even come out yet.
That's how powerful it was going to be. We wanted to harness Yahweh's power.
Oh my god.
So you didn't want to kill it. You want to get a
Switch.
There she is.
Switch 360, the Switch 1, the Switch 1X, 1S, the Switch 1X, Switch Series S, Switch Series X, Switch 3.
Switch 3. Switch
Don't
2,
don't forget
episode
the
1.
Switch 3 Lite and the Switch 3 OLED model.
The Switch 3DS.
The Switch Cube.
What about
The Swii.
No,
The
make the Switch.
The Switch.
The Switch U.
Yeah.
It's just a Switch, but without controllers.
Hey, you guys should
Without
make
the
it.
Joy-Cons.
The Switch Boy Advance SP, the Switch Boy Micro.
Oh god.
Then there's the color TV Switch.
The Swooya.
Hello, Audrey. You came in at a great time.
yeah?
You missed the sponsorship stuff.
You missed sponsorship stuff,
what?
and then no. You missed just the random crap we were doing before. I forget what it was. We were all just like laughing at some stuff, or I forget what it was already.
Basically, we were having all of our characters do sponsorship readouts, including like Meccano and Tommy. Have you never seen a sponsor read
I've
thing?
never seen like.
Have you ever witnessed in a video someone being like, "This video is sponsored by Raycon" or something
Oh,
like that?
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
what we were doing. We were having the
Oh.
characters do different sponsorships.
If you two are like Tommy and you have ears and use them to listen to music, then you might like the Raycon Everyday E25 earbuds.
Oh my
They
god.
sound like crap, and they smell like good. They can use delightful colors,
We
including
were
brown.
having fun.
I, unlike you, probably unlike you, I don't know who you are, don't have ears.
What about
And so I use Raycon.
before that, we were
started
talking about some other stuff and we were laughing pretty hard.
Yeah.
And I forget what
Yes.
it was already.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's great.
Dan was going to do the Dollar Shave Club sponsorship where he pretends to know how to, like, shave.
Yeah.
And pretends to be able to shave. Well, I guess now he can shave.
Cream in your hair.
Yeah, he can, but
He still has no idea what he's doing.
yeah.
Stick the cream up your nose.
Cream.
Warden is going to get a drink sponsor, some kind of a drink sponsorship.
Warden
yeah,
with
I
G
was
Fuel.
going to be sponsored by someone that creates time machines.
What
did you
Warden's
say,
the guy
Audrey?
that has the
I
G
said, are
Fuel
you still
promo
playing
code.
as Warden?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, yeah. We don't worry, we got all that worked out.
Okay.
Gavin,
What?
Warden has G Fuel.
Oh my god.
So, Audrey, now that you're here, I can talk about some time skip stuff, because we're doing another time skip, but it's a very short one. It's been
Okay.
like 3 days since
Okay.
the whole Seed incident happened. Alright, so here's the fun thing. So, you don't have a house anymore, and...
Man, I can really hear all
That was established already.
Yeah, so you don't have a house anymore, and Archangel doesn't have a house either. So both of you are staying in the base.
I couldn't hear any of you.
Well,
for
you're
a
also
minute.
with Warden and Tommy, I guess.
Yeah, them too.
Doesn't
Yeah,
Alexander live there too?
Yeah.
I think the
Well,
only ones that don't live in the base are Dan and Meccano.
Yep.
And Xiphias.
Well, Xiphias will, because he's gonna show up.
Oh.
Yeah, and
So he's
I
trying.
guess technically
Plans.
Blue doesn't, because Blue
yeah.
just kind of because Blue has their own house. That's right, they stole it.
Yeah, because, Tess still decides to be grounded. And,
Yep.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's actually a really good thing that Blue isn't with us.
Yes, because
It might be a good thing that Blue isn't here, but it's not a good thing for my sanity that Tess is grounded.
that is
Yeah.
true.
I have been dying, okay?
I
I'm
wish
done.
you would.
Well, you haven't died yet, so that's...
That's
know.
that's good.
That sucks.
I'm sorry for being positive.
Okay, so are we ready to begin?
Hell no.
Yes.
All right. So it has been 3 days since the seed incident. Everyone is currently at the underground base. Emma has been extremely annoyed these past few days. The reason being, not only was Evie put in harm's way, not only do they now have to live underground in this place with everyone else, but she has to live with her original. And now, she has not confronted Archangel about this, but she has a sneaking suspicion that Archangel really does not consider her a person. Then with Dan actually, he went to Meccano, and Meccano actually hollowed out one of the mecha scorpions that he made to try to kill everyone, and turned that into a new suit for Dan. So now Dan is back as the Scarlet Scorpion. He did get it spray painted red. So he is back as the Scarlet Scorpion, though it is a mech suit now. However, there is something odd that he did notice, and he did have Meccano implemented in the suit. After Alexander gave him the dose of Lazarus, that did wake him back up, and he did get like those red shards coming up out of his skin. He realized that he's now able to make 2 stingers come out from his hands. So he did have Meccano implement holes in the gloves of the mech suit so that he can get those stingers out. And Xiphias has finally gotten his upgrade finished. Meccano did apologize to everyone multiple times about how long it took due to Xiphias' design. He had never had to deal with anything like that before, so it took him a while to figure out how to actually do this. But now Xiphias has a robot form, though they have not seen it yet. He's actually currently driving to the base right now. So, down in the base, Warden and Tommy are currently playing cards on the table. Dan is still Dan is still checking out his suit since he just got it made recently, so he's wearing it, just trying to get used to it. And Evie's just kind of like looking around the base since it's still pretty new to her. And Emma is kind of sitting in one of the chairs with a pouting face, just staring at Archangel, who is sitting across from her, sipping tea, watching the card game go on. No one responds.
No.
Nah.
Oh yeah, what is Alexander? I'll let you decide. What is Alexander doing at the moment?
He's Let me think. What is Alexander doing?
I know what he could be doing. He's so he got the armor back from Dan, so he's like hanging that up on some hangers, and he's like putting up all the new stuff he conjured up, just getting his collection. And
he's doing.
And as they're all doing that, and it's all quiet, all calm and peaceful, they hear what sounds like a knock coming from upstairs, up at the door.
Get it?
Does she actually go up to get it?
Yes.
Okay. So he starts going up the stairs, and she hears what sounds like something breaking through the door. She rushes up super fast, and she sees a giant robotic arm reaching around and unlocking the door. Wait, is she gonna do anything?
She wants to go. She wants to try to go outside and like look at it to like see how big it is.
Okay, so
She doesn't know it's Zytheus.
So she quickly goes to the back door to look outside, and she sees it is a fairly large robot that has just now opened the door. It doesn't seem to know its own strength, as it kind of ripped the door off of its hinges. And it kind of looked at the door and tried to shake it off of its hand, which was difficult. But
Guys, I think we're being attacked again.
By what?
A big, uncontrollable looking robot thing?
And as she says that, the robot bursts through the doorway and steps on one of the stairs, and all of the steps collapse as it falls down and lands directly on the card table. And it looks down at Tommy and Warden.
Hit me.
Zytheus?
Yeah,
I assume Meccano finished those upgrades.
I guess so.
Whoa! Zytheus, not bad.
Could you have came in through the garage though?
Or like less destructive?
You know me. You know I've always got to ruin Tommy's new house.
Yeah, he does.
Can I just pull like an oversized flip phone out of my pocket
Yes.
and just start punching in a number?
Yes. So he takes out this gigantic flip phone and dials in Meccano's number because he wants to call him in and let him know that he got to them safely and that the upgrade is working perfectly.
A little too perfectly.
Darn, no service under here.
So
Yeah, Alexander's like, yeah, we're working on that.
yeah, Alexander, he's like already starting to conjure up a like a telephone pole underground. And as Zytheus puts his phone away, he turns and he thinks he sees a second Emma sitting at a different table drinking some tea.
Am I seeing double vision, or is this just a side effect of the upgrade?
No, that is a separate entity.
Yeah, to them.
And she's just casually sipping the tea, with an unimpressed look, sits it down.
Oh,
Who
wait.
might you be?
Oh.
I'm Xiphius. I'm a car that I guess can do stuff now. And who might you be, and why are you a clone of a person?
No.
My name is Archangel, and she is the clone. And she points to Emma.
Yeah.
Then she just picks up her tea and continues drinking. It's nice to meet you.
Can I attempt to see if do you have any weapons that I might be able to use on the teacup?
Wait, weapons to use on her?
No, just the teacup.
Oh,
You
just
wanna
the teacup.
knock the teacup out of her hand.
Yes. You do so. Along with your upgrades, Meccano did add a couple new weapons. He did make like a small, like laser pistol.
Yes.
Okay, so you take out the laser pistol, and it does just kind of come out of the top of your fist when you make a fist, and
No.
it comes out and it shoots and it bursts a hole in the teacup, and the tea runs down. And she watches it run down, and then she looks back up. She stands up, and everyone has been a little on edge around her, considering her creation and what she's supposed to do. But she simply just walks over to Tommy and asks, "Could you make me some more tea, please?"
Do it yourself.
Sure.
No, Tommy. She can do it herself.
And she looks at Emma. I don't know how it works.
Oh. Maybe
Can
Well, we can show you.
learn. Because,
can I
you're an
attempt to
actual
trudge?
person.
I attempt to go over to the teapot?
Yes.
I just remembered.
By the way, if I need to roll, someone's going to roll for me because my phone is not on speaker right now, and I kind of don't want to turn it over to speaker.
Okay.
I think-
Does he want to try to show her how to do it?
Okay, I just try to make the tea.
Yeah.
I just remembered something. This is not a game.
Here, let me roll for you really quick just to see. Oh, geez. Okay.
But I guess
So.
I guess with this upgrade comes making tea.
Yeah. So Xiphius walks over and he kind of like waves for Archangel to walk over as well, and she follows. And he starts demonstrating, and despite his gigantic metal fingers, he is like making sure to be very delicate with the machine after seeing his strength with the door. And he's just like showing her how to make the tea and everything, and pours her a new cup, and she does taste it. It does taste better than the last cup. Thank you.
Hey, Tommy.
He needs to shoot it last second.
Yeah, what's up?
May I borrow your car?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
And Warden gets up and he starts leaving, and
Emma wants to sneak and follow him.
of course she does. Okay, so Emma kind of waits for Warden to get out of the room and start the car. She actually like listens for when the car starts, and then she tries to sneak after him.
Does she have to do a stealth check or something?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So
You're rolling for
Do
everyone.
you need me to roll?
Yeah.
All right.
Have
Yep,
my
no
laptop.
problem.
Jeez, Corey, you're rolling for everyone tonight, huh?
Yep.
Like I said, I would typically do it, but I'm not staying outside tonight.
Gavin, can you roll for Warden to see if he notices? Okay. Oh wait. Oh, I got it. This is where the awareness comes in. I gotta. Okay, hold up.
We both have the same awareness, I believe.
That's what I'm checking.
When you're checking
Yes.
that, I remember something. You remember what I asked you at the end of the last session, Corey?
You're gonna have to refresh.
Let me look at the message I sent you.
Oh, the message. Hang on. Let me look at that again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was gonna come up. That was coming
Okay.
up. That was gonna come up soon. So Warden does know that Emma is tailing him. Now, does he continue to drive, or does he want to stop and confront her?
He continues to drive.
Okay, so Warden is aware that she is following him. She does not know that he knows. So she continues to follow, and he decides to keep driving. Now, back at the base, Dan is a bit worried. Man, Warden's been really distant past couple days, hasn't he? Yeah, he said he didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Now,
Hey.
Alexander, he actually takes out his phone because he gets a call. He answers the phone, and he hears someone on the other line, and he starts getting really excited. He actually applied for a convenience store job. It was actually at that convenience store that he knocked the guy out from, since the position needed to be filled. And
accidentally kill him.
and he just got the call back, and they hired him. So he's really excited.
Is Xyphius still able to be a car and stuff?
Yes.
And he's still there with us, right?
Yes.
Hey, Alexander asked Xyphius if he can drive Alexander to the convenience store.
Sure. What speed do you want? Safe or quick?
Let me ask them what time they want me there.
And he pulls back up the phone and asks, and they tell him they want him there as soon as possible.
Okay, he finishes his conversation on the phone, hangs up, and then answers Xyphius. Xyphius! Let's go.
How do I get out of this place?
Good, well, we have a nice unsafe trip to make.
How do you get out of this place?
There's a garage.
He points over to the garage.
Can I just run over there as fast as I can?
Yes. Still as a robot.
As I'm going through the garage door, while I'm still moving, I try to transform into a car.
Yes, which you are able to do, and it's actually very seamless. It actually feels really good to Xyphius when he does that.
said, who needs
Okay.
sex when you've got this?
And Alexander hops in, and they drive off.
Like-
Now,
Half the tire tread is left in that one spot.
yes. Now, before we cut back, it's just going to stay with Dan and Tommy and Archangel for a little bit. So Dan walks over to Tommy, and he picks up the cards. And he looks over at Archangel. You want to play with us? She looks up. I don't know how. We could teach you. And she walks over and sits down. And as they're passing out cards, Tommy looks up to her. So, you don't really remember anything about normal life, do you? No, I can't say that I do. Did you choose to do this? She actually looks up in thought for a moment. You know, it's funny. I honestly can't remember. Now, we cut back to Warden and Emma. Now, where does Warden go?
To Meccano's lab thing.
Okay. So, Warden stops at the alleyway where they all met Meccano the very first time. And Emma, she still thinks she's being really sneaky, so she's like hiding behind a building, but pokes her head out to see what Warden's doing. And she sees Warden like knock on the door in a sequence a couple times, and then or the wall, and then the wall splits open into a door, and he walks in.
I'm just going in right behind.
Okay, she uses her speed to run in right behind him. And Warden steps onto the elevator. And before he lowers it, he does turn around, and he does see Emma right there.
So, what did you follow me for?
I have no idea. Why did you come here?
To talk to Meccano.
Well, I guess I came to talk to Meccano too. I can't stand Archangel.
She's certainly interesting.
Yeah, well, you're not a clone of her.
And he pushes the down button on the elevator, and they're both the floor lowers, and they're sent down to the actual lab. And they see Meccano. He's on a computer, and they see it looks like they have, or it looks like he has like Dan put up on the computer screen, and it looks like he's really interested in something. I see. Yes, okay, that would explain it. He's really engrossed in his work. He doesn't even notice that both of them had come in.
What are you doing?
Greetings, Meccano.
Oh, hello! Yes, well, as you know, I had Dan here not too long ago, and I made him that new armor. But I wanted to do some research on those shards that were in his skin, and, well, I've found something quite interesting.
What is it?
He pulls up some more images on that screen, and one of them does appear to be an image of the actual scorpion, like the red scorpion, Scorpius Rosso, that Vem had that was stolen from him. You see, it appears that these shards are actually part of this. This is actually some sort of alien biomechanical organism. Quite fascinating. It seems that whatever that substance that was put into Dan did, it seems to have enhanced the traces of this organism in his body. Basically, he is one of these things now.
Well,
Okay.
that is an interesting development. That Lazarus is certainly a curious substance.
Yes, it really is. I've actually been trying to do some research into it. And, well, I can't say for sure. He's pulling up some historical documents. It seems that this substance, the Lazarus, the life-preserving liquid, seems to be connected to not only your friend Alexander, but this figure right here. He pulls up an image, and the image was of a man, and under it, it had the name Sir Robert.
I've vaguely skimmed through some articles about him.
Yes, from what I can find, he doesn't seem like a good man. But, from what it says here, it says that he's the one who is given credit in actually creating this substance.
So maybe Roach and whatever his name was works for him.
Well, that is an interesting theory. But unless he's thousands of years old... Wait.
Alexander is thousands of years old.
Yes, how did your friend Alexander come back to life anyway?
We have no idea.
Of this I am not sure. I imagine it would be somewhat linked to his magical abilities.
Hold on one moment. And he starts doing more research, and he looks up Robert specifically, Sir Robert. And he sees that in all of the pictures, there appears to be a certain crest right on the left side of his chest plate that he has. And on every single picture, it appears to be the image of a triangle. Peculiar. I know I've seen this symbol somewhere before. It's going to take some time in order to find that information.
Hold on. Can Warden try to look at it?
Yes.
Okay.
And if you do want to try to figure out what it is, you're going to have to roll.
Yep.
Okay, and...
Warden's intelligence...
Didn't I up his intelligence even more?
Yeah, because of malware.
That's right. Oh, man. Okay. So, Warden, and he does work together with malware on this, tries to search up that crest. And as they are doing their research, they do find what this crest means. This is apparently a crest back from the Middle Ages that was meant to represent the 3 points of destiny. And it was something that Robert's family was the only one that actually owned it.
Have we not seen this insignia before?
Hold on one moment. As malware does more digging, he actually looks into Warden's video files. And he goes into the video files of when they were in the seed system. And he specifically goes back to where the one camera went offline. And the message where it said that it went offline, after Warden went away from that camera feed, it appears that that crest appeared on that screen for a moment before the camera feed came back.
It seems that that crest is used as an insignia for some clandestine organization, possibly related to Seed.
That's it!
In fact, this would make sense, since at the first Seed cloning facility, we found vats filled with Lazarus.
And Meccano starts typing wildly, and Warden thinks it's kind of funny, and Emma thinks it's really dumb, but he actually pulls up what looks like a forum of some kind. I know. I've seen this insignia before. You see, there have been rumors of some secret government organization that uses this crest. I didn't believe it was true at first. But then when those two agents of Seed came up to me, oh, what were their names?
Was one of them named Roach?
Roach, yes. Roach and Oliver. I believe it was Oliver. Anyway, when they came up to me, I did see what looked like that emblem under their lab coats, but I couldn't get a good enough look at it to actually make sure.
If they ever told us to Robert,
I thought Roach probably worked for them. Because, I mean, Roach was...
This organization, they were the ones to extract Roach and the other one from the facility.
I can't remember the other one's name.
Ollie?
Yeah.
Was it Oliver?
No, it was Ollie.
Ollie!
It's because his actual name is Goliath, but Roach nicknames him Ollie.
Okay.
Okay, because I
didn't want to say okay. Goliath because I didn't.
He hasn't shown up that much, so it's okay.
I'm terrible with the names.
I didn't want Warden to refer to him as Goliath because I didn't know if Warden actually ever heard of him referred to as Goliath.
I don't think so, because Roach only ever calls him Ollie.
Yeah.
So I don't believe...
Well, see, I was going to say Goliath, but I thought that was... I don't know, for some reason I was connecting that just to his
lizard form?
Yeah. Just connecting that to his lizard form.
Which... I mean, that's fair, because his personality does shift a bit when he does change into his lizard form. Which is why I did start referring to him as Goliath when he did transform. So that's fair.
It almost appears as though Seed is some sort of puppet organization.
I think you're right. If I can talk to my friends here, and he's typing up on the forum, I might be able to get more information about them.
Do be careful talking to your friends. I believe I've been on this forum before. It was certainly reasonable to assume that all of it was false. But I suppose we're all a bit beyond reason.
Oh, trust me, I have known these men. Well, I don't know whether they're men or not, but I have known them for a very long time. They will not steer me wrong.
Whatever you say, Meccano.
You don't even know if they're men. How do you know if they're not going to steer you wrong?
He just ignores her.
I do have positive things to report about this suit, or body.
Oh. Alright.
The nanomachines worked very well. The few times that I received damage, it was repaired in short order.
That's great to hear. I wasn't sure if they truly would work or not.
Yes, they were very effective. The drones proved also to be a bit effective, if not somewhat flimsy, but they're drones.
They're drones.
Speaking of which, I did make additional drones for you.
Thank you. I lost 2 in combat in the facility.
No problem. And he just kind of like does a finger motion, and then 2 of the drones just fly in, and they do hover around Warden. I actually installed myself with some of my nanomachines. I am quite proud.
There was, unfortunately, the potential that someone else would have had access to these nanomachines. Inside the facility, a small amount of them were extracted, but the facility no longer exists, so...
Extracted? Wait. You were saying that they were extracting DNA for that Archangel, correct?
Yes.
If possible, you might want to have her come visit. I might have to see if they actually injected them into her bloodstream.
I can run back and get her.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, yes, if you could do that, that would be great, thank you. Does she decide to run back now?
Yeah.
Okay. So she does run back to the elevator, and it starts going up. Now it is just Warden alone with McKenna.
That entire operation, however, was largely a failure.
And McKenna, he was typing on the form, but he does stop. And he does turn around. What do you mean by failure?
Well, it was not my original intention for Archangel to leave the facility alive. It was... We had met someone else in the facility, seemingly the head of it. Someone by the name of Them, or something maybe. Claimed to be an alien of some kind.
I see.
I had this plan developed that required the shutting down of the facility's power and then the overloading of the facility's power reactor. Unfortunately, something that I did not account for was that the power reactor could not be deactivated remotely. I had estimated Vem's innocence beforehand. I'm not sure how or why things ended up the way I did. As much as I didn't want to kill Archangel, it felt necessary.
And,
but
Meccano, he walks over towards Warden, and he does put a hand on his shoulder. Warden, I've lived for a very, very long time. And as you know, I have done many things in my long life that I've regretted. Things that I wish I could go back and change. But there is one thing that I do know. In this world, you won't be able to save everyone that you want to. There are many things that often come and go. And he sees that Meccano's gaze starts to wander, and his gaze wanders over to what appears to be a picture frame hanging up in the lab. And there appears to be what looks like a younger Meccano with some woman, and they both do look very happy together.
Warden said hold on. I mean, Gavin said hold on.
Ah, okay.
Technically, he said, hold on, damn it, son of a bitch.
Well, geez.
Well, okay, you know what? I was reading the second message, okay?
You mean the first?
You know, I was reading a message. No, it was the second message, so fight me.
Did you not see his dice roll? Because I'm looking, it says, hold on, damn it, son of a bitch.
Oh? He dice rolled?
Yeah, he put that in dice rolls for some reason.
Okay, then.
Oh, that's so
His
sad.
internet has died.
No.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Phew. Okay. What was the last part of Meccano's speech that you missed or that you heard?
It was after he said that, like, you can't save everyone that you want to.
Okay. In this life, there are certain things that come and go. And as he says this, Warden sees Meccano's gaze wander. And it wanders towards what appears to be a picture frame hung up in the lab. And it appears to be a picture of a younger Meccano and another woman. And both of them do look very happy together. He doesn't know when this picture was. He estimates, though, from how young Meccano looks in that picture, that it must be at least 40 years old. And he does not see Millie, that is Meccano's daughter, anywhere in that picture. However, what you can do is you can save the ones that you are
Alrighty, I will
able
be
to.
right back.
And that is when Warden does look over to the door that Millie is in. You may have lost a good friend. You may have lost a good man. And that is something to be sad about. But you did manage to not only save your group, not only to save another life, but you made sure that that facility and all of its research couldn't fall into the wrong hands. Being a hero is difficult.
Whenever I had first confronted malware, I had made it a point to express my humanity. As if, to me, that were something that I always held dear, or something that was always obvious to me. I say that the operation, whatever you'll call it, at the facility was a failure because that is the first time in a long time I've thought incorrectly. I focused too much on how I wanted things to happen.
Damn, it's already 9:21.
I feel like I've just been... I feel like I've always thought I was just a machine.
And Meccano kind of chuckles as he says that. It looks like malware has rubbed off on you a little.
I suppose. But that, in the worst way possible, showed me that I guess I'm still human. I put everything into my own hands. And didn't let myself use them.
And Meccano, he smiles again. And it's because of that you were able to change me, Warden. I thought that I had to reject my humanity in order to get what I wanted as well. But it was because of that humanity that I was trying to do it in the first place. Humans will always be flawed creatures. But machines, well, machines are just as flawed as the one who creates them.
You're reminding me a lot of myself a few days ago.
Well,
And I guess myself now.
I suppose you've rubbed off on me more than I think you know.
I've been dedicating a decent amount of my auxiliary processing cores trying to figure out some kind of apparatus to allow your daughter to be more functioning in the world and in society. It has been incredibly complicated and slow. It appears that it's going to be a very complicated and expensive apparatus, both to produce and maintain. I'm not entirely sure how it will function or operate. Obviously, I've not gotten any finished products, but...
And Meccano simply gives him a hug, and he can't feel the hug, not physically anyway, but as soon as he does see Meccano's arms wrap around him, and he can even slightly see behind Meccano's glasses some tears forming in his eyes, he does feel something. It's something that he hasn't, well, done in quite a while. In fact, he hasn't felt truly for as long as he's been a computer, but this did get to him. And Meccano simply responds, "Thank you." And what does Warden decide to do?
Warden gives him a hug back.
And as he does so, they see that the elevator lowers and Emma is back, and surprisingly, Archangel is there with her. Now, we're just going to cut back in time a little bit, back to Emma going back to the base. So she gets down there and she sees that they're still at the card table. Tommy is sprawled out on the table looking completely defeated, and Dan is looking very unsure, and she sees Archangel with cards in her hand, and throughout all the time that they have spent with her, Archangel has never smiled. She's had the same blank expression the whole time. However, this time, Emma can see a tiny smirk on her face.
What did you guys do?
We were playing cards, and I was teaching her how to play, and then we started taking bets, and
She won.
Oh yeah, she won. How many times? 21. Yes, 21 times.
Okay. Well, boys. How about you clean up the base? Because Xiphias ruined it. And me and Angel here have to go to Mr. Well, we have to go back to Warden. And, let's go.
Okay, and Dan helps Tommy up, and they start going over to start working on the stairs again.
Now I actually feel bad.
And Emma starts kind of pushing Angel out the garage way so that they can leave.
Now let's see if you can keep up, Angel.
And she does look surprised at this. Are you sure you want to do this?
Do what?
Race me. That's what you are implying, isn't it?
I never said race. I said keep up. There's a difference.
Okay, can you, or no, I can roll for you. I gotta see how fast. Okay.
Well,
alright. So, as she says that, Emma bursts off into a run. And obviously, as she's running, at first, she does not see Angel. And she's a little bit confident in that. But then, not too long after, she looks back and she does see Angel is quickly catching up.
Let's go, Angel.
And she tries to run even faster, and Angel uses her wings to try to speed up. And eventually, she does catch right up to Emma, and they're both running through the streets. And Emma, despite being annoyed up until now, she actually does have a smile on her face, because she's never had anyone who could keep up with her at any point. It's something that she's really wanted. In fact, before she did know she was a clone, she actually was kind of hoping that Evie, when she got a little older, would develop her abilities so that they could possibly have do something like this. And now she is able to do it. And she does also notice that Angel is not looking down on her during this. She's not giving her any blank stare or scoffing. In fact, she looks at Angel's face, and it does look like Angel is actually having to try to keep up. And they eventually do make it to the alley, and Emma skids to a stop, and Angel stops soon after. And Emma did make it there just a little bit before Angel did.
Emma wants to high-five Angel.
So she raises up her hands, and Angel kind of looks at it confused.
Emma wants to grab her wrist and, like show her how to high five.
She does so, and Angel looks at her hands after that, and then she raised her own hand for a high five.
Emma high fives it.
She high fives it, and then I see Emma just kind of like happily laughing about it, and then Angel also starts laughing a little bit, which that is the first time she's actually heard Angel laugh, and this kind of made Emma realize something about Angel, that Angel is not the emotionless drone that she initially thought she was. Whatever C did to her, or she did to herself, or whatever, seems to have definitely affected her, and emotion is definitely something new for her at the moment, but she's not a drone. If anything, she seems to be, well, a lot like Emma. And they both walk in, and they go down the elevator. Now, as they reach the bottom, they come into the scene where Meccano and Warden are hugging each other.
Because Kay, this is not awkward.
Does she actually say the first part?
Yes.
What?
And then Meccano, he just slowly does let go, because he does see that they came back. Ah, so this is the Archangel I've been hearing about. Hello. And he kind of shows her over towards the like the operating table, which is where he had Dan go when he was giving him the armor and everything. Now, since he does have Archangel, Warden Warden and Emma are now just by themselves in the lab.
I think I'm going to go get some more ammunition for my sniper rifle.
Have fun.
Does Emma actually leave, or does she just kind of like stick around?
She just stays in the lab.
Okay, so she stays in the lab because she wants to make sure nothing does happen to Archangel. Now we're going to cut to Alexander. Now, he did make it to the convenience store on time. There were a couple possible accidents that happened on the way, but hey, he wasn't really driving. It was Xiphias, so he's not responsible. And
beggars can't be choosers.
So he's about to walk in, but then he sees, and Xiphias has already just kind of bolted. He doesn't know where Xiphias went, but Xiphias did just kind of go off somewhere. And as he was about to walk into the convenience store for his first day, he does see what appears to be like a dust cloud appear a few blocks down from where he is. There's a large dust cloud.
He says this out loud. I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Does he want to go investigate?
Yes.
Okay. So he does kind of look at the convenience store, but he does know that whatever that thing is, it's not good, and he does not want it anywhere near his convenience store. So he flies over to see what's going on. And as he gets to the giant dust cloud, he sees that it appears to be some sort of strange transport. Like, it looks like some sort of rocket almost. And as the dust clears, the door opens up, and two figures walk out. One appears to be a woman. She appears to be possibly in her late 20s, early 30s. And the other is a very serious man. And both of them are wearing similarly designed armors. However, the woman's armor is red, and the man's armor is black.
Greetings.
And they see, they look up and they do see Alexander, and the man takes out what appears to be some sort of like scanning device, and he pushes the button, and a green light emanates from it, and he waves it down across Alexander's body, and he lets go of the button, and a red no match hologram appears on the device. And the woman is just kind of like about to just like walk past him, but the man stops her, and he does look up at Alexander. Do you know anyone named Warden?
Who's asking?
And he takes out a badge, and it says Justice Team Delta, and it has his picture on it, and it does have a name, and it does say hero name Cobra. Warden has been specifically requested to join our team.
Can you guys just give me a second? I have to make a phone call real quick.
And does he like move away from them, or does he pull out his phone?
He moves away from them.
Okay, he moves away from them, and as he does move away, the man looks over to the woman, or Cobra looks over to the woman, and he does a nod, and the woman, on her armor, on her forearms, she does seem to have like rockets, and she changes its position on her forearm and like blasts towards where Alexander was going. And
Jesus, I'm just trying to make a phone call. I have to call the convenience store.
So he does see that she did like go in his direction. He's not sure if she sees him because she's not outright chasing him.
You just cut out.
Oh, okay. I was saying that she's not actually following him, seemingly, but she did, like, go in his direction. So he doesn't know if she's trying to track him or what.
You did say she fired the missiles, right? Or the rockets?
So she has, like, it on her... Like, it's like a rocket booster on her arm. It's not like an actual missile. So, yeah, so she used it to repel herself. She didn't use it to, like, shoot something at you.
Oh. Alexander wants to turn around and, make that phone call in front of her.
Okay, so yes, he does see, and she is, like, they are separated by a street, but she is definitely looking at him, and he does take out the phone, and does he call Warden?
Actually, he wants to make 2 phone calls.
Okay, who does he call first?
the convenience store people.
Okay. So he calls up the convenience store. Oh, why yes, this is Seven Heaven. How may I help you?
That's a funny name. Sorry. So I'm the new guy. There's a problem. I might be a little bit late. Is that
I
okay?
see. Oh, yes, sure. Is this a villain attack?
How'd you guess?
Oh, well, you know, with this city, I'll just mark this down on your timesheet.
Okay, I'll be in about an hour or two, maybe.
All
Sorry.
right, Oh, no, that's perfectly fine. This happens a lot. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
And he hangs up.
I wish I had that friend call in real life now.
And does he call Warden next, or does he call someone else?
He calls, I guess Warden and Emma separated.
So they're both in the lab because Warden's just getting more ammo. It's just he's in a different part of the lab.
Yeah, he calls Emma and requests for Warden.
Okay, so Emma's just waiting in the lab, and she does kind of look a little worried, even though she does know Meccano has a good track record, but since she hasn't, been down here with Meccano, she's still a little weary about letting him do anything to anyone she knows. But then she does see that she does get a phone call.
Hello? Who is this?
Hey, it's Alexander. There's two people, and they're looking for Warden. I need assistance.
I don't even know where Warden is. He, wandered off somewhere. Warden!
Yelp,
Robot boy! Hello?
Does Warden actually respond to that?
Yes? Hello?
You have to go? Alexander needs us.
Yeah.
Where
There's
am...
somebody requesting your presence.
Alright.
I don't know why, dreadful as it is.
Meccano, I've taken some cartridges of the 308 Magnum, Son of a bitch. I have taken some boxes of 308 Magnum rounds for the sniper rifle.
Oh, that's perfectly all right. Make sure that you take the drones with you.
Yes.
Alexander?
Yeah.
Do you need both of us or just Warden?
Preferably both of you, just in case something happens.
Do we need to stop and get Tommy and Dan?
You can, as soon as you hang up with me, you can call them and get them over here, yeah. I'm by that convenience store that I knocked the guy out. I guess you weren't there for that, but...
He just tells them, they know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Warden...
That was the convenience store, that was a drug
where
store.
he knocked a guy out at a convenience store?
Oh, the Seven Heaven.
Yeah, that place.
What? Who did the police set?
Warden immediately, he's like, I know, and he, starts running out.
Okay.
I'll take the car.
Stop by and get Dan and Tommy?
If they want to come with me, I'm sure they'll get Xiphias.
Xiphias is, somewhere. He went with Alexander.
And Warden's already going up in the elevator.
Okay,
now,
Alexander. Let me call him.
Really quick before we continue, I gotta go for just a second, so I will be right back.
All right.
Hey, Taco, what are you doing, baby? Hi. How you doing? How you doing, baby? Yeah.
Man, you don't know how much I need Xander to pull out that tactical shovel and lump him bush.
Magasai? Yeah, let's go. Yeah. 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 I love you. Yeah.
I do.
What?
Were you in the session where I first said I was doing the conjure of the shovel? The shovel? I don't think you
You
were.
know, all I'm gonna say is, I don't know what type of drama y'all are in, or what the heck is happening at that school.
What?
Well, I don't know what's happening, because I'm not coming back, but,
Apparently a lot. I don't
I don't know
know.
what you mean by that.
What?
I don't know what you mean by drama.
I don't know. I just keep getting random messages, people talking about, I don't know. And
Yeah, last week things did seem like everyone just seemed kind of stressed out. There was a lot more like confrontation between kids and stuff. I've made it a point to not. I don't interact with people much, so I don't really know what's happening. But
Same. Well, I know Richard's off of his like Richard's pissed. But
Richard's a bit much.
Ooh.
Like every time in the mornings now, while we're all sitting out there, and I don't know how he doesn't get caught with this. He'll play random, incredibly inappropriate like music, very loud.
I know.
Because
The amount I'm pretty sure I've heard the N-word hard R a couple times.
I know. Pisses me off. It's why
like I do get that that's I don't know. I don't have a problem with it, but it does make me a bit anxious because I'm always worried that Mr. Szymanski is going to like call out all of us for it or something.
Well, it's like I don't know. Well, also I don't know. I don't even want to come back.
I don't want to go back, except I'd rather.
I do because my friends are there, but like at the same time, it's just too much. There's just I don't know. I miss my teachers.
The atmosphere seems to generally just not be good.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll be back next. Oh wait, you guys will know this. Our Thanksgiving break is this week, right? And then we go back on the 28th, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it's this week.
Okay, because then the 25th is Thanksgiving. The 26th is that Friday. Then, okay, yeah, because the 26th is when I get my back brace on. Okay.
Oh boy, that sounds fun.
Yeah, don't fall down a flight of stairs. It hurts.
Is that what happened? Like, why you didn't come back?
That's one of the reasons. There were a lot, but I ended up falling down a flight of stairs and bruising the hell out of my ribs and like my whole back and stuff. They were like, so I was like hospitalized for like 4 days.
Christ.
And it was funny as hell though, because like the video.
You had a video? You had a video of you. See, were you making like a TikTok and then you fell down the stairs and almost broke your ribs in your back?
Yes.
You still upload it.
What my cousin said.
Like, oh my god, guys, almost died.
I almost died too. It's real funny.
Hashtag almost died. Hashtag still got style and almost died.
This is the fall down the stairs challenge. It's where you get a friend to push you down a flight of stairs. Bonus points if they're concrete. Even more bonus points if you're hospitalized and go comatose.
Well, see, what they were, you know, like the zigzag type of stairs. Yeah, they were those type of stairs.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know the
What
type
is
of
this?
stairs, like you know the type of stairs at your house is
The
but,
really tall ones?
yeah, but like you know like how they go up and then they turn right.
My stairs don't do that.
No, like
Oh,
I must
the
be-
ones up to the apartment?
yeah, like you know how
Okay,
like
yeah.
how like they gradually go different ways.
Yep.
Yeah, like that. But they were like closer together in my house.
I've
And
only ever fallen upstairs, so I don't know what that's like.
No, Gavin. Bonus points
I
if
went upstairs
What?
many times, but I've never bruised ribs doing it.
I swear I've rolled upstairs. I don't know. Like, no, I have fallen down the stairs once, but probably because I was like really light and it was also just really awkward. It was more fun than painful. But I imagine if I were to fall down the stairs like now, I'd feel like old and dead or something. Because
Well,
my
also-
back just fucking naturally hurts. I don't want to imagine what it would feel like after having like reconstructive flight staircase back surgery. I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
I didn't have to have surgery. I don't have to have surgery yet, but they said that if like the bone pops out of place like they think it might,
Oh.
yeah, like my whole right side was like covered in like bruises, and then my right, like the bottom right rib was like to the left.
So what about this TikTok caused you to fall down a flight of stairs?
Okay, so I was with my sisters, and we were there on the top of the stairs, and I told them to get back from the stairs. And they're like 6 and 7, okay? So they wanted to play dress up, and I was babysitting. And one of my friends was supposed to come over, and we were getting ready. I was gonna go hang out with them. We were gonna go to a party or whatever. We were gonna go hang out. And
you had the party in the hospital.
girls. Well, the girls decided that they wanted to do the TikTok challenge where you jump the rope. Where you want to, it's like you jump rope down.
So
the
you
stairs.
jump rope. Oh, what the? Hold on, I have to close my window. What the fuck?
It's really cool. It's really fun.
What do you mean?
Oh,
It's really
huh.
cool and really fun.
Don't
You-
do it in heels.
Don't
But
do it at all.
heels?
Don't do it at all. Jump
Guys,
roping down the stairs.
Imagine
Well,
falling down the spiral
Well, you know me
staircase.
and my 6-inch heels.
Okay, guys, listen. Here's an epic TikTok challenge. I want you to run horizontally through a fucking freeway.
While in heels, don't
It's
forget.
it's pretty fun. Not gonna lie. To be honest, to be fair, you know, it's pretty fun.
It was
Pretty
like,
rad.
My sisters had fun. My sister's TikToks got uploaded, but then when we tried doing one all together,
I think,
yeah, Sissy wasn't having it. Sissy fell down the stairs.
I think that would have been good to upload though, just as like a public service announcement that like.
Hey, don't do this.
I put it on my spam
In fact-
channel Instagram. I posted, and then I posted like my bruises, like with like along with like all my bruises and stuff, and like a picture of my back brace. And I was like, yeah, this is what it comes of me doing TikToks.
Like, I would sit here and joke about how I'm gonna make try and make a TikTok trend that's completely suicidal. The problem is like, I'd be afraid that I'd end up actually causing people to kill themselves. Like, I'm gonna make a challenge out of looking down the barrel of a loaded gun to see if you can and holding it by the trigger to as a cool
Gavin!
epic challenge where you try not to shoot yourself in the face or you try not to get scared. And I guarantee you there would be the next day after that you'd see tons of news articles where it's like X person has literally shot themselves in the fucking face with a shotgun, trying to look down the barrel of it while it was loaded with their hand on the trigger because of a new TikTok trend.
Okay, look.
Jumping rope down the stairs sounds like a joke that me and my friends would have came up with as like a fake TikTok trend.
Let alone
Okay,
in high
okay.
heels.
Okay, look. I was pretty stupid. I shouldn't have been doing it at all, especially with my sisters. But I also shouldn't have been wearing 6-inch heels doing it.
But at least I got these really cool bruises.
Yeah, yeah.
I was looking
At
fabulous.
least, yeah, at least I can say #SavageGang on Instagram.
You know, I think reconstructed spine is like it's gonna be the new look here in a few years.
Yeah.
Looking like you have scoliosis, like severe scoliosis or something. That will
Yeah,
be the new.
looking like my rib popping out of place in my.
That'll be like the new ideal.
That's the new style.
The new ideal
this
fucking
this is,
figure. The
Cause
new
This
human
is-
figure.
this is the ideal human. Stay mad about it.
I was talking to Miss Mills, and I was like, "Oh yes, you should come back to school."
Humans change my mind.
Chaotic kids what not to do, and I was like, Miss Mill, most of the kids at school would take take it as a joke and actually do it.
Like sometimes I forget because I know everyone's joked about this to death, but the Tide Pod challenge was real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like people actually ingesting cleaning agents and detergents
And
as a
it's so bad
funny
that they
challenge. I mean,
actually-
there was a, from what I
And
understand, there was a
back.
trend going around where because I guess nobody likes the pandemic or something. Which, yeah, nobody likes it. There were people opening up the freezers in the freezer section of like grocery stores, taking out ice cream containers and opening them and licking the tops of them,
Ew.
and then putting them back in.
Yeah.
Um,
Why?
A couple people got arrested for that
Good.
because apparently germs only started existing. People only started caring about germs whenever the world started fucking dying because of a pandemic or something. Like, they're sitting there acting like that's some big rebellious thing, like, oh, don't
Right.
wash your hands after you wipe your ass.
Oh my
That's
God.
only like something the government was telling
Right.
you to do to keep you under control.
disgusting.
God.
Don't use toilet paper.
What?
It's
Oh
like,
my god. Okay. So
listen,
funny thing
our
about that-
ancestors didn't have toilet paper.
So like funny thing about that, we were okay. You're asking like why I wasn't coming back, why I didn't come back to school. Well, the original reason before I fell down the stairs was because
Before
You
that
fell
crazy
down the
incident.
stairs. I never knew it.
was because my dogs are like dying.
It's a good reason.
Oh my God.
Because Jack was in the hospital. Well, the nurse told him that you only get one roll of toilet paper. And if you use the one roll of toilet paper before your time in the hospital is over, you don't get any more and you have to use your hand. And she was dead
Fuck
serious.
that.
So, like, this nurse was so... This nurse was so dead set on this.
Oh
That
my
the hospital
God.
was running out of toilet paper. And it's
They ever
like,
think of buying more?
Right?
Well, I'm
Right.
guessing that's when the shortages were happening, when everyone was buying them up.
You know, it's
but...
No,
great.
that was just this month.
Oh,
It's
Yeah.
great
what?
because
Yeah, because
You-
I just fell down the stairs this month.
you know the best part about those shortages?
What? Dixie, shut
Like-
up, dog.
Because a lot of people were afraid that because we weren't going to be getting as many imports, we weren't going to have any toilet paper.
Yep.
Most of our toilet paper is produced domestically, like 90-some% of it. Because toilet paper is awful to ship. Yeah, it's really light, but it's also really bulky.
Right.
Like,
My and so-
you'd know that if you were like carrying around 2 big, like 12 packs of toilet paper.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, shipping that stuff in mass, it's just easier to do it here, and we have tons of like wood to use for paper and stuff.
Right.
Exactly.
So most of the toilet paper we have is produced domestically. There was literally no chance, unless all of the forests and all of the toilet paper caught on fire at the same fucking time, that we were gonna run out. So
That day spontaneously caught on fire.
like everyone being the only reason that there was ever a shortage on toilet paper is because everyone was scared that there was going to be a shortage on toilet paper.
Well, and also, it was like, people thought there was going to be such a shortage on toilet paper because the symptoms of COVID weren't even completely out yet. So, like, you know,
Yeah.
they were like, oh my god, I'm going to have this symptom. And it was just like...
Yeah, don't stock up on, like, medicines or...
Stock up on toilet paper, the stuff that's going to save you.
But people thought you were going to have to be stuck in your house like a freaking snowstorm.
Yeah, I think, like, that's another thing.
Was kind of ridiculous.
I bought all the toilet paper to make a fort.
Ooh, good stuff.
Every single piece of toilet
Fuck.
paper that I've
But, like,
Did you see that thing on TikTok where people were making forts out of toilet paper?
No.
No.
I don't. I'm not even on TikTok.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh my god, look up toilet paper forts.
I really hope that there's one
Is
where
that
someone
the new trend?
where someone makes a fort out of toilet paper, and then someone else, like, completely unrelated to the TikTok, like, this is unplanned, starts role-playing as, like, I don't know, the fucking Mongols, and just, like, burns them alive or something. And takes their toilet paper.
Just wow.
Like,
for real.
Anyway.
Yeah, back to the thing.
Yeah, let's get away from toilet paper stair jump roping stories and get back to
the real thing.
the game. So Warden makes it to the Seven Heaven, and he sees a very anxious-looking Alexander being stared down by a woman in red.
A woman.
Greetings, Alexander.
Greetings. This man and this woman, they're looking for you for some reason.
Hello.
And the woman looks back over to Cobra, and he starts walking up, and he takes out the scanner again, and he scans Warden.
Yeah.
And as the scan finishes, it does say match.
Oh wow, that was a match found?
And
What was that?
Cool.
What was what?
The scan. That was Warden talking.
Oh, that was Warden talking. Okay. And Cobra just looks at it. He looks
Nice.
at Warden. I thought he was a computer. And the woman just kind of shrugs. And she looks at him. Did you get rid of the entire Russian Bitcoin?
I'm not sure.
And the Cobra, he pulls out a
Wow,
picture,
that's a relief.
and he holds it up to Warden, and then he flips it around, and he does see it is a picture of
Awesome.
Warden when he was just a computer. And this is the first time Warden has seen himself as a computer in a long while. Like, he has not seen his reflection that much.
Oh, yeah. I've recently
That
got many
reminds me.
upgrades. this body being the primary one.
So you are Warden. And he puts away the picture. And then he takes back out his badge, and Warden reads it, Justice Team Delta, named Cobra, or hero named Cobra. And the woman takes hers out, Justice Team Delta, hero name Red Rocket.
So, what is all this about?
I don't know.
You see, there's a situation going on back home. We need you, Warden.
I don't feel like I'm in any position to deal with this right now.
And as he says that, Emma shows up, and she ran here with Tommy and Dan. And Dan is fine since he's in the armor. Tommy, though, he gets back on the ground, and he looks like he's about to pass out.
What? Why are you guys here?
Well, I told you, I asked you, and
Emma,
you never gave me an answer, Warden.
Emma said that something was up. Listen, Warden, you don't understand. This issue is of great importance.
What is it?
We need you to come home and save Russia.
Anyway, I'm going back to the lab.
Does she actually just kind of peace out?
Yeah, she's going back to the lab.
Okay, so Emma just pieces out and runs back to the lab. She's got to make sure Angel makes it out all right.
All right.
And then, so Tommy finally catches his breath. Wait, you said go back home. You're not implying... Yes, Warden is from Russia.
It's really complicated.
Wait, you never told me. I mean, I get it. You know, secrets and everything. I just thought, you know.
Tommy, this is something I've never really thought about myself. It's... me not telling you this doesn't have anything to do with me not trusting you. I've never wanted to think about it.
So, what's this all about? Is that a spaceship? And Dan's pointing to their transport.
These are... people I know. I think.
And Red Rocket does kind of... She takes hold of both of his hands. So nice to finally see you, brother.
Oh, yeah, right. It's nice to see you again as well.
And then Cobra turns around, and he puts a finger up to his ear, and it does appear that there is some sort of earpiece as he pushes his finger on it. We've got him. We're bringing him back now. And he...
hold on. I do still have some commitments and stuff here. What What do I can't just leave my friends here.
And they both look. Red Rocket and Cobra both look at each other. And then they look back. I see. Then, they may come as well. But, you must come now.
Alright.
And, Dan and Tommy look uneasily at each other, as well as Alexander, but they all kind of just nod at each other since they know it does seem like a grave situation, and they don't know what this is all about, but they know that Warden does.
You guys got this. I'm going back to my work.
Oh, does Alexander Axe just go back to the
I hate Russia.
Okay.
There is
and Red Rocket like glares at him as soon as he says that, and then he just
Sorry. When I was alive, Russia was not friendly at all.
And
yeah.
There is
he just kind of like waves by as he goes back into Seven Heaven.
There is someone that I do need to talk to before I leave.
Then make it quick.
Alright. And he gets back in Tommy's car. Tommy.
Yeah?
You like to come with me?
Sure, I guess. Dan, just, keep them company, I guess. And, they drive off, and Dan just awkwardly standing there with the both of them. So, you guys... Do you guys like roulette?
Oh my god.
Now, we're, back in, the car with, Tommy and Warden, and as Warden is driving, Tommy turns to him. So, where are we going?
I'm going to briefly talk to Meccano. Tell him where I and the rest of us will be, I suppose.
Oh.
I never expected this would...
Too bad.
Yeah. What is going on? Like, do you know this Justice Team Delta or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did know them once. They were a part of a program that my father was running, I believe. A program that I was also in.
You never really talk about your dad much. Or was he, crazy, or...
No. My father was a good man. I don't talk about him much just because there isn't much to talk about, but nothing traumatic has happened to me in my past. This is first and foremost something that I've not been wanting to talk about on account of it being confidential international stuff that I haven't been wanting to get entangled with. It's not that I don't think that you would keep it a secret, it's... I don't always know who's listening. And given the current political tensions between the United States and Russia, and previous political tensions, I'm sure you can understand why I wouldn't want to talk about this much.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. And,
Of course.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
No, it's all right. I'm just confused. Is all. I guess I'm worried.
Okay. Yeah,
This is the first time. There's been some sort of situation that you and I haven't really been able to do together. I mean, I know I'm coming with you, but...
Tommy, you've helped me through a lot. I should also be apologizing because this is a lot to just dump on all of you. And if you don't want to come with me, you don't have to.
No, it's not that. I do want to come. It's, a new place, new people, and this is just so sudden, especially after all the stuff with Seed and everything. It's just gonna take a minute for me to, catch my breath and process everything.
But I wouldn't be allowing you to join me if I didn't feel like you could handle yourself. Or if I didn't feel you could be of any use.
Thanks.
So, this is very much something that we're in together. I know you don't understand any of it because I've never told you, but you would have been the only person, had I ever told anyone, that I would have told. The only person that I would and do fully trust to help me with this.
Well, thanks, man.
But I'm going to talk with Meccano, see if we can't get some more private communications set up. I'm not sure how much we will be under surveillance, but I'm going to take every precaution necessary.
Sounds good. And they do arrive back at Meccano's lab. And as they do go down the elevator and into the lab, they see Emma is still there, and she seems to be looking at something. And as they both approach to see what she's looking at, she sees that Meccano is examining Angel, but it appears that Angel has manifested claws from her fingers, but they're not normal claws. They appear to be made out of steel.
Cool.
I never imagined that they could have this effect in the bloodstream. This is an amazing discovery.
I want steel claws.
And
iron teeth.
Yeah, and she does have iron teeth now, and Angel is kind of like just looking at them, and then as she retracts them, turning off the power, her teeth also go back to normal.
What I would do to have iron teeth.
Would you be able to make this for her as well? Well, your body is a little different, but I could certainly try.
What? No. I mean, you don't have... No, it's fine.
It seems like the research is going well.
Warden!
And, yeah, she turns and she does see Warden and Tommy there. Hey, you tell them, Warden.
I have interesting, sudden, and unfortunate news. We're going to Russia.
We are?
I mean, you don't have to.
Why are we going to Russia?
Family.
Family.
Oh. Hold on.
And Angel seems to be thinking about it.
We're going to need to set up some kind of more secure and discreet form of communication. I imagine you'd prefer to stay here.
Is he talking to Emma or Angel? Then he said that.
I was talking to Meccano.
Oh, Meccano. Oh, yes, but I could certainly get some communication set up. Actually, could I have your phones really quick?
Emma hands over her phone.
And so does Tommy.
I always just imagined that Warden was the phone.
Yeah. So he just kind of like motion Warden over, and he starts doing some upgrades. And it only takes about a moment. These nanomachines work wonders! Okay, so I have connected you with these wireless nanomachines to my system here. So I should be able to contact you from anywhere, as long as you have your phones, of course. And with the nanomachines, they should not be able to track them.
All right. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
So, again, why are we going to Russia?
Some of my siblings have told me that there's some troubles. I'm not sure of the details. They didn't really tell me all that much. Something is going wrong.
Angel is imagining, like when you said siblings, she's just imagining more computer screens.
Anyway, does it have anything to do with the heroes we dropped you off with?
Yes.
So we're running back for family emergencies.
I don't believe it's actually family emergencies. It sounded like a somewhat humorous statement at first, but it sounds more like people might be dying sort of emergency.
Angel, I think we should take Angel with us just in case, so we keep watch.
I would like to go.
Wait.
All right.
Evie, we gotta take Evie.
I'm not sure that would be a good idea.
I'm taking Evie.
Well.
We're.
And she does. Or Angel turns to Warden. Evie will be fine.
All right. Well, I appreciate the both of you joining me.
So, do we need to go get supplies or anything at the house? At base?
I'm imagining they will be provided.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't try to bring stuff that they won't like.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get my sister. Whether you guys like it or not, she's my sister. And
I was just saying, because this is going to be incredibly unsafe.
Where else would you like me to leave her?
You could leave her here.
In a lab?
Yeah, okay.
This is not a game to both of you.
I'm sure they will have somewhere that Evie can be safe once we get into Russia. I'm not sure what city they're taking us to. I would presume Moscow.
What? I know nothing about Russia, so don't speak Russian at me.
Moscow, it's the capital of Russia. Or the Russian Federation, or whatever it goes by now.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go get Evie.
Wait a minute, in this universe, isn't the Soviet Union still around?
Yes.
Oh my lord. Okay. Forget that Warden ever said the Russian Federation, because that wouldn't make sense in this. This is like...
Yeah, that's fine.
Cut that out. Pretend that he said the Soviet Union.
Yes.
Into it.
So,
Emma left.
yes.
And-
So Emma
Did
leaves.
Angel go with her?
Yeah, if you want Angel to follow her, since they have become friends now, so they did kind of like race each other back to get Evie.
I swear by the end of this, they're gonna be Yas queening and killing a god or something.
Again, I couldn't like Evie with Alexander.
Slay queen. Slay
Yes,
god.
yes, slay, yes,
Wait,
they're killing.
Wait, who was staying?
Who all staying?
Who
So far, Alexander is not going, and Xiphias is not going, but as far as we know, the reason Xiphias is not going is because he just doesn't know that this is happening.
Oh wait, so Emma could just leave Abby with Alec. Never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to leave her alone with Alexander and Xiphias?
Probably not without Xiphias, but Alexander won't be there half the time.
Yeah, he's also probably not the best influence, even though Evie technically does not have the mindset of a child, but, you know.
Alexander can get better. It's probably something he's been wanting to work on for a while.
He's trying to clean himself up. He's got a job now.
Okay.
And okay, so they both go to get Evie, and soon enough, Tommy, Warden, and the girls get back to Seven Heaven, where they see that Dan is at his wit's end trying to distract them, because at the moment he is trying to arm wrestle both of them.
And what are you doing?
Hold on, I think I'm winning. I gotta roll. I want to see. Can he actually win? I swear, if he gets a 1.
Oh,
wow.
it wasn't much better.
No, I was gonna say if he gets a 1, because right now he's arm wrestling Red Rocket. She would like slam it down so hard, like his arm down so hard that it would actually partially crack the armor.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but no, it's not that bad. But she does slam his arm down like really hard.
Oh, you winning?
Nope. Yeah. Yep. Didn't win.
Abby, ignore these buffoons.
And she nods.
Okay. So, Warden, take us to Russia.
Well, I mean, I won't be taking you. They will.
And
Yeah.
Cobra walks over. So, is this everyone?
Not
Xander-
everyone, but the other two
Xander
don't
pop
wish
out
to
of-
come.
Not Xiphias. Alexander wants to pop out the door real quick.
Okay, does he actually
Guys, I
want
changed
to
my
join them?
mind. Guys, I changed my mind. I want to go. Xiphias can screw it.
All right.
So, Alexander joins as well.
This is everyone.
But before they go, Alexander leaves a little message for Xiphias if he return, if and when he returns to
How does he leave the message?
paper, just like a little.
He just tapes it to the road.
Yeah. It's like, to Xiphias. If anyone else reads this, or if anyone removes it, they will die.
Yes, to Xiphias, go to Russia. If anyone else reads this or removes it, you will die.
You will, a meteor will fall on your house.
And so they all enter the transport, which is actually a lot roomier than it seems. Like, it looks a lot smaller than it actually is on the inside. There's actually seats in there as well, and they all pick a seat, and Cobra goes up to the controls, shuts the door, and they rocket off. And that is where we are ending tonight's session.
Oh boy. I like that.
Wow. I did too. That was neat. This was definitely changed from the original plan, but I like it way better than what was originally going to happen.
I just
was
like
your
how
plan?
nice all of the interactions were. It's a very like some of them were awkward, but I don't know.
Wait, no one got sponsored today.
Aww. Guess Raid Shadow Legends is just gonna have to wait till next session.
This episode was sponsored by no one.
This episode was sponsored by Russia, only Russia.
Dear
No,
Lord.
This episode sponsored by KG.
Russia.
During
I'm
the
not
World
sure how they still, but they do. I really feel like Warden. I'm just gonna pretend that Warden said the Soviet Union the first time.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no,
Okay.
that's fine. It's because this has not, like, lore wise, this has not come up yet, so it's fine. Like, there's no harm, no foul there.
So did you guys plan like us going to Russia?
Yes, I did plan for us going to Russia. Now, I did not plan it to happen this way, but I did plan for us to go to Russia because it was connected to Warden's backstory.
Yeah. Warden has a name.
He
and a
does.
dad.
Ah, his name's Isaac, right?
It is.
Yep.
Yes, that is correct.
Why? It's so funny because that's also the name I use in a lot of my books.
Isaac, if I could pronounce this, Isaac Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov.
Kuznetsov.
Kuznetsov.
Cool.
Isaac Kuznetsov.
Yeah, that's a real last name, too.
I like it.
Shut up.
So
Whoa.
let's go into some behind the scenes.
Yes.
Oh boy. So what was originally supposed to happen was so a lot of things changed from how they were originally supposed to happen. How this was originally supposed to happen. First of all, Tommy's house was never supposed to be changed into the base. It was just supposed to be his house. And what would have happened is Cobra and Red Rocket would have broken in while he was, like, powered off in the house to go to sleep. And they would have kidnapped him and taken him back to Russia.
Wow.
Due to the fact that he spent all of their Bitcoin money. Yeah, that's how it was originally supposed to happen, but I like this way better. I think I said this last session, I can't remember, but Archangel was not supposed to join the group at all.
Yeah.
She was supposed to die somehow. There were multiple ways that she was supposed to die, but I'm glad she didn't.
Oh, she'll die, probably. Somehow. Maybe. We don't know. She
How
might.
transport crashes.
Yeah, ironically enough, the most powerful character out of everyone is the one who dies from that.
Yeah.
She dies first.
Oh no, her metal claws activated at the wrong time and she stabbed herself.
Oh no! In this mysterious accidental transport crash, she hung herself. I mean, her corpse was mangled. I mean, she died.
Yeah,
go with that one.
I do like giving Angel a character, which I think she is actually going to transition from being called Archangel to just using the name Angel.
Yeah.
As well, two reasons. One, to symbolize her friendship with the group, but also as a way to distance herself from what she was originally supposed to be.
Emma just kind of said it mockingly.
Well, she's turning that into power. I didn't even I didn't even I didn't even like fully register that it was supposed to be like her mocking her. I just
It was
thought
just
she
an angel. Like,
Oh, okay. I thought she was just saying angel because it was easier for her to say instead of just saying archangel.
like an angel. Like, yeah, our saving angel.
But they're friends now.
I also just realized, like, how many, like, emotional bits the fucking computer character has had.
Oh yeah.
2 talks with Meccano, a talk with Tommy, and I'm including the talk with Meccano from this session and the one from a couple sessions ago.
Yeah.
And then, like, now I would consider his interactions with, you know, his siblings kind of emotional, especially because after Red Rocket called him brother, he kind of felt bad for just saying that he knew them.
Yeah, I could tell that a little bit because yes, she was genuinely like Cobra's not showing it, but just like Rocket, he is genuinely happy to see Warden again.
But
but yeah, so that's how that was supposed to go originally. There's not really much other behind the scenes for like this session because like I wasn't planning originally for like this in between of the 2 arcs to be a full session. Originally it was Warden gets kidnapped, they all find out he's kidnapped, so they go to Russia to get him back. And that's like and like the session would have ended with like Warden waking up and seeing the rest of Justice Team Delta. But
God.
I like this way better. I think this. I thought this session was really nice, and I do like how you worked. You know, your issue with Warden last session into some very nice character development.
thank you. I now appreciate how much Warden fucked up because I don't know. It gives me more justification to have Warden be like emotional and shit.
Yeah, and like the moment with Meccano was really nice, and it gave us just like a little bit more to his backstory without like outright saying it.
Right.
And it was just nice to do that. I love doing Meccano as a character. He
is incredible. It's great.
Yes, it is.
He's probably my favorite.
All of our characters are supposed to be evil. Are like characters now.
Yeah.
The only fucking character, the only evil character that everyone still doesn't like or that hasn't worked with us is Roach.
Yep.
Like, I did just realize that every fucking person we've confronted has turned good, including the fucking bodyguard.
Right.
Yep. Bodyguard.
Yeah.
Okay,
bodyguard.
Before we went into the seed facility, there was this guy in like fucking aviators and a jacket outside who was beating the absolute shit out of us with rocks. Apparently the rocks were good enough to fight off Warden and Dan and Alexander. The rocks were no fucking match for Tommy. Holy shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
Why
are you licking me? Stop.
His like alias, by the way, is Instinct.
Right.
That's what he goes by. He is still around, by the way. I probably should have said because he's the one who drove everyone back last session. But like they offered him to stay with them, and he said he would consider it, but he's got some other things he has to take care of first. So he gave everyone his number, so if they need help, we can give him a call.
Roach
Oh, Roach
is a fitting name for her.
I know.
It's
I
like
know. I specifically designed her to be annoying, which is why I love her so much. And you guys hating her makes me love her even more.
Just gives me a good reason to hate all of you.
And
And
that's maybe the real final boss is going to be attempting to get through to Roach.
so I am thinking about maybe like switching the arcs around a little bit, because I was thinking originally we'd take like a break after the World Destruction arc, but now I think I'm going to switch it around a little bit to work with the story. So after this arc, I think there's going to be one more before we just take a little break. The main thing is they are their own characters as well. Now, most of them cannot actually talk to you. They are like animals, but they do have their own characters and personality traits and everything.
I doubt you've heard of this franchise before.
I doubt. Now,
yes. Yes.
all right. Now, just have you ever heard of this obscure little thing called Pokemon?
Yes.
That's the thing.
That's what this is.
Is this really Pokemon?
Yeah.
It is. Whenever Corey was explaining to me, it is significantly cooler than it sounds. I can assure you.
Well, I mean, I've never played Pokemon.
Good. Neither have I. All I know is that it involves funny creatures, kids, genocide, and animal abuse.
I only know that apparently my sneezes sound like somebody named Pikachu.
Oh, okay. That is the electric mouse.
Yeah.
So Audrey.
That's really good, actually. That's actually not a bad impression. But yeah, so it is Pokemon. So a couple things about the Pokemon D&D that I think you guys will really like. First of all, the whole pet thing. Pokemon are animals. So we are all going to be given a Pokemon at the start of the campaign. You can have it set to where your character has had that Pokemon for a while. For example, Gavin has had this old dog Pokemon for a very long time. It's a fire dog for a long time because it was his war buddy. And it's this big ol' nice like fire dog, and that's who he's starting with. Or at the beginning, a professor or their assistant will eventually meet our characters and will give us one of 3 Pokemon to choose from. And there's a lot of options for what they could be. You can get dogs, you can get cats, you can get pigs, you can get dragons, you can get ghosts, because ghosts are their own thing.
You could even get a fish.
You yes, you can.
What?
It's just a fish.
It is. It flops on land. I don't think they can actually die from dehydration. They just
I want a tiger.
can't swim.
Can I have a tiger?
Yes, there is actually a tiger. I think it's an electric tiger. I think.
No.
It's called the baby version is called Shinx, and then it evolves into bigger ones as it gets stronger. But yeah, so there's that element, and then the other thing that I think you'll like is the fact that you can change what your character wants to do very easily. Like, the game really supports you getting to, like, experience the world and figure out what you really want to be. Like, as an example, let's say we travel into this new town and we see, like, a restaurant and there's this chef in there. And when we walk in, the chef is, he's trying to fill out orders, but there's tons of orders and he can't do it. And, like, we offer to maybe help. So we help out with cooking, and you realize, hey, I really like cooking. So your character can try to become, like, a master chef if they really like cooking.
Yeah,
Or,
that makes sense.
yeah, and like, they can add that onto their original goal if they want to, or they can just throw out their old goal entirely because, hey, I don't actually want to do that. I want to cook, or I want. So your character can either be just like a normal human, or there are some like powers you can have. Like, you can be a psychic, where you do have some psychic ability, and you can like use telekinesis to communicate with your Pokemon.
I want to make everyone
the
this character to Robert and Alexander the Fourth.
there's Hex Maniac, where you can communicate with ghosts and you can use certain like Pokemon attacks. And then there's an aura user. This only works with a certain dog Pokemon named Lucario, where it's basically this like energy that allows you to see things that aren't there. Like, I don't know. For example, if you are blind and you can use aura, you can like use the aura to feel everything around you instead of having to see it.
Okay. Because I was like wondering if like I could be like an elementalist, like have like control like the elements or something.
Yeah, I think that that is something like the Hex Maniac can do, or like a version of the Hex Maniac can do. So yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I think I want to do that.
All right, yeah, and then you can use attacks along with your Pokemon, and then there's like a bunch of different goals. So the basic ones are you can try to get all the gym badges from the gym leaders, which they're like the most powerful like people on the region, and they are also sort of like government figures. You can try to win Pokemon contests, which are basically fashion shows for your Pokemon.
Wow.
Yes.
Nice.
You can try to be a Pokemon Ranger, which they are people that they like nature a lot. They like to preserve nature. So instead of catching Pokemon, they can basically like, they have a device that catches them, but only temporarily, and once they use them, they let them go. But you can have one Pokemon that can stay with you all the time, and that's called your partner. And then for, like, other goals, they can just be, like, really whatever. If you just want to be, like, the best at some, like, if you want to learn how to use the most powerful, like, fire elemental move or something, like because you can use the elemental powers, then yeah, you can totally do that. If you want to be like connected to some big government figure, or even some like godlike Pokemon, then we can work on that too. There's a lot of flexibility.
Okay. Yeah. What I think on it.
All right. Yeah. And
right.
just if there are any ideas for certain Pokemon you want, because if you are not a ranger, you're just like anything else, you can have up to 6 with you at one time, but you can get more than 6.
Yay!
So you can have all the dogs and cats or whatever, but you can only have 6 with you at once. The rest will be sent to a box in a computer that there's a place where we can go and switch them out in every town. but once we are like outside of the towns and we're in like the forests or the caves, we
Right.
can't switch them out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, there's just a random computer inside of a cave. I can just see like a bear sitting there. Be like,
Yeah.
boop, 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 boop.
Oh, sorry. Did you need to use this? Let's
Yeah.
check my email.
And then, like some
Yeah,
maps.
did you
All right.
use this?
Thank
I was just
you.
checking my
You're
email.
very welcome. And this was a very fun
Yes,
session.
it was. East, dude.
Audrey.